Oh, sorry, I probably shouldn't yell, should I?
Down there. Johnson flies and takes a hanger! In there, and things are underway. Here we go, boys. The elimination final, and Reese does his own handiwork once the ball hits the deck and can play on as a kick comes out from Boolarra. Only as far as big Reese over the ruckman. He pops the handball over to Saunders. Saunders probably gets one in the hammer and tack there. And the umpire
Left hand side behind, so I think Paige will have to go. Off he goes. Kick on its way. Looks good. Kick coming back. Having a great kick from Chase Saunders, and that's the first goal for the day to Hill End.
So kicks the inside, outside, front side, back side,
Oh,
forward. Jolie Mason on the right foot. Joel Mason has a right foot.
That is a contender for the,
Balloon's half forward line and Payne Flyers is no good. Ball falls out the back. Force it, tackles it out of it out.
About 30 metres out, tied up against the boundary line. Ball on its way, goal umpire, shuffles, but not that far, but it hasn't gone through the big sticks, and that's an absolute cracking finish. And a genuine contender to go and see Trev on Tuesday night for a Palmer at the Yard Hotel. Graham can't quite get it, force to crack in. Handballs backwards to Kerrigan. Kerrigan goes with a beautifully weighted pass and finds Mole Queen 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle. First swinger.
moving up there and allowing the Bruce to bring it back. Has it brought it back enough? It certainly has. Exactly as we called it. Straight through the middle. Kerrigan, that is in line for your Jim's building inspection, hotel goal of the day.
So the umpire will toss the ball back into the air, and it's Mizzou with a backhander. He goes down towards Joel Mason. Picks the ball up off the ground. Mason off the ground! He's off to the pub! Page, you missed it! He's off to the pub! He's kicked it out of mid-air. 45-degree angle kick on its way. Will the wind do its thing? Hasn't got the legs. Off the fist. Off the goal! It's a goal!
One of them's kicked it, I'm not sure.
They've all kicked it. It's all clear.
That's Mason or Cleaver.
Boolarra out here. Find a target.
no,
Find a
it's
target.
Mason,
They do.
go.
Brendan Mason rolls, reels, looks for shears over his head. Joel Mason left foot round the corner. Jolly boy's done it again. He's got the guts out and all over. Look at him go. Umpire says ball in the air. Clock starts saying here we go. It's game on. Shearsy, redeem yourself, Shearsy. And he kicks to the top of the square. Ball hits the deck. Umpire said 5 footy. Has he said my footy, or has he paid a mark?
No, he's paid a mark.
Miller. This is shades of James Manson at Waverley. Brendan Mason, bang through the middle, and these are in front by a goal! Ball in the middle. Ruckman, Jones versus Reese. Reese takes it out of the air. Ball spills free to Joel Mason. He punts it forward. Ball to centre half forward. Ball hits the ground. Picked up there by Marion. He kicks the ball forward. Mizzou flies. Ball on the ground. Big Sir Mizzou! In he comes. The Roar will tell you the answer. Through it goes and up they go. The boys come from everywhere to celebrate. 18-point leaders Boolarra, 20 minutes gone. They'll have about 3 or 4 minutes left in the D's with it all in front of them, and Hill End, a massive mountain to climb from here. Boolarra lead, 27 minutes gone, only be seconds left. Maso tries to put his opponent on the roller skates.
There it is.
Siren goes, Boolarra erupts. The D's are off to week 2 of the finals, and Hill End. And the Boolarra boys downstairs really about to rip into their theme song as they've won their first final in many a year. 8-6-54 up against Hill End 5-6-36. Boolarra winning their way through to week 2 where they'll take on Giardina next week.
G'day everyone, welcome to Hill End Football Club, which should be a very good day here. Good conditions, a little bit windy, blowing to the right of screen I presume. My name's Spides, I'll be here for the day, and I'm here with...
Jesse Giardina. Yeah, nice windy day up at Hill End. Luckily there's no rain about, so nice dry day, but yeah, pretty windy, favouring the right end. So probably a 6-goal breeze, I reckon.
Oh, at least I reckon. The reserves are making it look easy, so...
Yeah, the reserves, I think the first 12 goals of the game were 12 straight, no behinds, and yeah, now it's Hill End out to a 20-point lead with 1:50 to go.
Just what we want to see.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting battle today in the seniors. Obviously, Boolarra and Hill End sort of both towards the bottom end of the ladder. Boolarra looking to sort of get another win here and start moving their way up the ladder. They've played some pretty good teams the first half of the season. Now probably going to be starting to play a few of the lesser teams, but Hill End at home, always a tough challenge.
He just copped a falcon. Did you cop that on the... Get that on the camera? Beautiful. Yeah, well, we're Hill End yet to hit the winners list, so hopefully we can get a win today. And when we play against Boolarra, we play for the Hambone Trophy, which over the day for the reserves, seniors and all netball, whoever ends up with the most wins gets the trophy. So hopefully we can come home with it, and that's a shocker.
So there's been a late change for Boolarra with Ruckman Matt Windsor out due to illness, and in comes Glenn Richards. So he's the twos coach. He's coming into the ones for Matt Windsor there. So Boolarra lose a Ruckman there. So you know we'll probably see a bit of a mix and match in the ruck battle for the day. Young Nathan Giardina comes in for his first senior game of footy. Come across from Moe. Just come across to Boolarra from Moe just to get a bit of opportunity. So it'll be nice to see how the young fella goes in his first game today. Nice conditions for a tall, lanky kid to get up and down the ground.
Yeah, I don't think there's been any changes to Hill End, so yeah, we've got a couple back in from last week, which I'm not sure who is, but yeah, teams changed so much over the years, so. I think the reserves have been through about 60 players already, and we're not even halfway through the year yet. So
yeah, similar to our reserves, we're just trying to find those 5 or 6 every week to try and get a team up. So a lot of clubs are doing it tough at the moment in the Mid Gippsland Football League. So credit goes to all those clubs that are still able to find numbers to get their 2 sides up every week, which is a battle in itself at the moment. Yeah. A 20-point victory to Hill End in the 2s, so yeah, straight kicking, and they got the job done. Even though Boolarra, I believe, had the breeze in the first quarter, so to get a 20-point victory there is a good win for Hill End.
I think Hill End were actually up at quarter time too.
Yeah, into the breeze.
Into the breeze.
So who are some players to watch for Hill End? Who are the ones that are going to be outstanding for Hill End today, you reckon?
Hopefully all of them. But big Jamie Summers comes back. He's full forward. He's been kicking a fair few goals for us. Harry Moore in the centre has been playing really well for us. A couple of young kids, James Belfer and Lockie Answer, still young thirds kids that have stepped up and played nearly all year actually. Enjoying their football, and they're really good to watch. So there's a few to watch out there, but yeah, overall they're just a full-rounded team. So
Well, the one bloke that I love watching every time we get to play Hill End is Uliandu. He's an absolute superstar and a competitive beast in that midfield. Can do it all. Really good to watch. So Boolarra would want to put in some tight work on him, trying to stop his influence in the game. I think he's going to be massive to getting the win. But for Boolarra, you got Brendan Mason, Sam Mizzou, Simon Noy, which comes up against his old club. I think this is where he grew up and playing his junior footy. So Simon Noy is going to be playing against Hill End for the first time of his career, I'd say. So yeah, Simon Noy, Sam Mizzou, Brendan Mason, they're the ones to watch for Boolarra, and obviously young Nathan playing his first game. Be interesting to see how he goes. So yeah, unsure which way this game will swing. So, but I'll tip Boolarra anyway.
yeah, well, I'm obviously going to tip Hill End, and I think the first quarter will, make or break someone. I think, especially with this breeze, if they can get off to a good start.
Yeah, exactly right. If whoever can win the toss, kick with the breeze, I think you'll see the opposition, chuck a few numbers back, flood that back line and try and nullify that advantage. So, yeah, it'd be interesting coin toss here. So the winner definitely has that probably 4, 5, 6 goal advantage. So, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, like you said, it'd be interesting whether they do throw a guy behind the ball, especially kicking against the wind, with the wind. And hopefully it's a cracking day. Last year I think we played a game up here and it come a draw. And I think we met in the elimination final too.
Yeah,
at
elimination
Thorpedale.
final at Thorpedale. I'm pretty sure that Hill End were 3 goals up half time maybe, was
Yep.
it? Yeah, and then Boolarra got the chocolates there. So that was a ripping game. Obviously, both sides have changed dramatically since that last year's final series. So, yeah, a lot of youth coming in for both sides by the looks of it. So, it should be an interesting game.
Yeah, we've obviously lost a fair few players from last year, and we've recruited pretty well, but they do gel well as a team, and obviously it doesn't look good on the scoreboard on some of it, but the play that we have had has been actually better than what the scoreboard has shown. So
Yeah, so for Boolarra this year, we probably haven't gelled or clicked, as you would say, just yet. We've been able to keep ourselves in games, and then sort of get blown away the last quarter. So I think we come up against Fishy a couple of weeks ago, and they sort of took advantage and really blew us out of the park. So a good win to bounce back last week against Melbourne North. So the boys will be up and about. But this first quarter is just pivotal. If you get that win, you really do need to, put on 5, 6, 7 goals. And if you are kicking against the breeze, well, you need to defend your ass off.
yeah, well, it seems we follow Mubu North's draw, so they seem to get the teams in form every time we come up against them the next week. So
Yeah.
and it's happened to Thorpedale, and I think they've won the last 5 in a row since beating Mubu. So
Yeah, that's right. Thorpe have won the last 5, so I think that puts them in 3rd or 4th position on the ladder. So they're in a pretty good spot at the moment, Thorpedale, and it's good to see them winning a few games at the moment because they've done it very tough for a lot of years. So to see them win a few games is really good, and it's good for the league too. To see them pick up some players and get some old players back. So it's really good for Thorpedale there. But yeah, all eyes are on this game here at Hill End. Great conditions, bit of wind favouring the right end of the ground here, or the castle end as we like to
the
call it
castle
when
end,
we play up at Hill End. We got the castle at the other end.
Yeah.
But yeah, just can't wait for this coin toss.
I reckon Hill End will win the coin toss, kick to the right of screen, and we've just been told Boolarra actually won the coin toss.
Oh,
We
well.
missed that.
Well, we'll talk a bit of trash. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming Boolarra kicking to the right of screen, because definitely wouldn't think you'd win the toss and
Yeah,
kick
they
into
are.
the breeze. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the coaching of Hill End do here. Do they put a number back straight away? Do they just go one-on-one and no loose man? I'd be more inclined to think they're going to chuck a loose behind the footy and try, take possession of the game and just hold it up for this quarter, and then try and put goals on the scoreboard when they get to use that win.
Yeah, I'd dare say they'd probably even drop the ruckman, play a kick behind, especially with the wind, and it's just, it might end up a bit of a scrappy day just because of the wind.
Well, my whole career playing up at Hill End, you always come up to Hill End and they're 4 or 5 goal better side, so I reckon we're in for a cracking game today. And yeah, just interesting to see how few players go today. We've mentioned a few, and if all those players get involved and touch the pill a lot, it's going to be a cracker of a day. So there's young Nathan going along the wing, having a stretch. So it's his first senior game, like I mentioned, so hopefully he can get his first touch early and he can settle to the nerves and get into the game.
He's stamped his authority already. He's
Top
got the
wing.
top side.
Top wing.
Usually
top
the
wing.
young blokes, you're playing your first game, you get down the bottom.
Well, I did say to him this morning, if you're at Hill End and you're on the wing, good luck, because you probably won't see the footy all day because you'll be in a mud pit down the bottom. But the young kids claim the top wing, so good to see you stamping a bit of authority early on.
Good luck to him anyway. So
Yeah.
I'd like to say good luck, Jess, but yeah. We won our first win on our past
Yeah,
players
that's
day
right.
too, so
That's right, big day for the Hill End Footy Club, past players. You will have a big function tonight, no doubt. You get a heap of past players here. Will, put a bit of pressure on the boys to play well and, put on a bit of a show.
doesn't matter how well you play, there's always a few of the past players that did it better or could have done better, and you get in the rooms afterwards and they say, oh, how come you did it this way and that way? So
Back in my day, we used to kick torpedoes.
drop kicks. So we got Fitzy starting in the ruck, Umbu's in there, Aaron Fawcett, and
So Jay McCormack's
Seth
gone into
Dawson.
the ruck for Boolarra, so interesting move there. Jay wins a tap out, goes straight down to Brendan Mason, who goes long bomb down to the forward line. Spills out the back, Sam Mizzou shears, picks it up, snaps, and there's a goal. First goal today for Boolarra, so first goal within the first 10 seconds. Bang down to Brendan Mason, gets down to the forward line. That's a good start for the D's. But yeah, Jay McCormack in the ruck, that's a bit of a different one there. He's only, he's not even 6 foot, I'd say, but he can jump. So he wins the first tap out straight to Brendan Mason, and that's exactly what Boolarra would have wanted coming up the hill today.
And that's what we said, long and down the middle, especially with the wind, and they used that well. And a good roving, they followed the ball in, and a well-deserved goal.
Nice quick play.
We're back in the middle again.
Where's he pulled that from?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Straight to Mason. Drop mark there by Fowler.
Lockie answers there. Oh, Fitzy's dropped one on the wing. Kicks it out to young Nick.
James has
Nick's
tackled,
been wrapped up.
dropped it.
Fitzy's picked her up again. Ball her up.
Jay wins a tap out, straight to Brendan Mason. Fends off one, gets the handball out to Nathan, who gets his first touch in senior footy. Well done. Up to Aiden Shears, can't hold the mark. The ball spills to ground. Stacks on. Josh Sagon. Oh, he's chicken wing there. That's a great tackle, and that's holding the ball.
Well wrapped up by Umbu. Umbu goes
straight to Pat Haynes of Boolarra. So turnover City here at the moment. A long kick down into it's Sean Fowler there, drops the mark. Aiden Shears gets a He's tackled without it,
Yes.
so it'll be a free kick. 40 out on a bit of an angle. I reckon if you're hitting the left goalpost here, it's going to come back nicely and be straight through the middle.
Van
But,
Tilburg just grabbed him without the ball there, took him to ground.
Aidan Shears, probably not known for his set shot goal kicking, loves to kick around the corners, so it'd be interesting here to see how he puts this one through.
He'll have to go left, and he's gone too far left.
Too far left, and it's one behind, so... Yeah, obviously, if you're Boolarra, you want to make the most of your opportunities, especially with this breeze, so... yeah, opportunity gone begging there from Aidan Shears.
Captain Aaron Fawcett will bring it back in. I dare say they may use the bottom of the ground, but he's played on. He's gone the top side to Uliando. Ambu's marked it. Half-back flank. He's looking up, looking into the sun. It's called play on. Oh, well smothered.
Aidan Shears picks it up, handballs to himself, picks it up, nice clean pick up. And I don't know who's fumbled it there, I think it's Alex Devonshire. Leandu picks it up, takes on one, flicks it out the back, kick down the line, straight up and under.
Oh, that is a yucky
Luke
kick.
Marriott can't take the mark. Giardina picks it up, gets a kick away. Nick Dowse flicks it on, Marriott picks it up. Banana on the run, is it through? Absolutely, it's through. Another goal to Boolarra.
It's a young Boolarra kid down too. Doesn't look
Yes, who's down?
not.
Is it young Nathan who's down? I don't know who's gone down here at the moment. Nah,
Yeah.
it's not. So it's not Nathan in his first game. I thought that'd be pretty sad there. But yeah, it is a Boolarra player that's gone down. I can't quite make out who
By
it
the
is.
look of it, I think they're calling for the stretcher nearly straight away. So
I think it could be Luke Miller maybe. Yep, the stretcher's out there.
hopefully it's not. Well, if the stretcher's out there, it's obviously
Hopefully
not
it's,
good.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a knee or a leg here or.
I didn't actually see.
No, I
much
didn't
what
see
actually
nothing.
happened. So
Just trying to figure out who it is here.
he doesn't looks in a bit of
Nah.
discomfort anyway. So hopefully,
Still struggling to find out who that is. Anyway, it's been a real positive start here from Boolarra. First 2 clearances of the day, 2 goals. Yeah, off to a really good start here, but yeah, pretty ugly scenes at the moment with the stretcher being called out, and
especially when we're only 5 minutes into the first quarter.
it looks like is that Fids there that's going to help out with the stretcher as well from
Yeah.
Hill End, so
Robert Fiddler's helping.
absolute legend of a bloke. It's not every day you see an opposition player help out with a stretcher, so this is country footy at its best.
And that's just the sort of guy he is too. He played his 200th senior game, I think 3 weeks ago-ish.
So Chris Risley comes on the ground for his first run of the day, and it's also his birthday, so happy birthday, Crackers. Yeah, so it isn't looking good here.
And we're still not sure who it is.
Yeah, not sure who it is. I've got a rough guess, but I'll be able to tell you in about 10-15 seconds.
Yeah.
It's Nick Dowse. So that is that's a massive blow for Boolarra. Nick Dowse has probably been one of our better players for the season. So yeah,
Not sure if it's a knee.
it
or
looks
a bit hard
like
to see.
it could
so.
be the way they raised that leg, but free kick to Hill End.
To Seth Callaway. This will be the first time we've got to pass the centre. Seth goes short to Burgess. Burgess takes a mark on the bottom wing. He's looking up. And He goes short to Tamino.
This is the kind of footy I think Hill End are going to have to play into this breeze, and I think that's the right way to go about it.
Tamino's gone long to...
It's a young fella down there.
Is that Seth Callaway again?
I think it is.
He started it all in the middle, got
Yeah.
the free kick. Now he's got a chance to finish it.
That's the perfect way to play into the breeze.
Yeah.
You hit up the short targets and then find an open bloke inside 50, and the kicking efficiency there was just superb. So he'll go back and look to put this through.
Hard kick from down there too.
Oh,
Gone
Mark.
across the face of goal, and that's Coates, young.
So you'd say it's definitely a easier shot to have
Lockie
here.
Wilson.
Easier shot to have here. You'd
They all-
think he'd run around the corner and put it through, but
Left footer, and he's bananaed it through. So Hill End have hit the scoreboard for the first time against the wind, which they've played very smart. Possession football, kept the ball in possession, and then obviously he was in the right spot. Ball dropped short with the wind, and yeah,
that's a great passage of footy by Hill End there. Not sure what the free kick was for, but that's prime example of what you need to do when you're playing into the wind today. So yeah, scoreboard says Hill End 1 goal 6 at Boolarra 2-1 13. 8 minutes gone into the first. So we haven't seen any changes in the midfielders yet. So up they go. Ball's won by
that is a
McCormack.
good tap.
Straight down to Marriott, who can't quite pick up the ball.
Picked up by
Callaway gets
Callaway.
it, and he's tackled. Wow, that is a
Oh.
stiff free kick.
Gee whiz.
There was definitely no prior in that, and I
Yeah.
think we're going to find young Nathan gets a hold on the ball for a kick, so he's got it in the centre of the ground. Swings onto his left, even though he's a right footer, and hits the target. So good kick there. Devonshire's got it on the half-forward flank, bottom side. He goes long down the line looking for Sam Mizzou. The ball's going to get out the back here. Out the back, he's
Oh.
been tapped on. Marriott runs in, and he kicks his second for the day. So hard running midfielder there. 2 goals in the first 10 minutes here. So that's a good start from Ducky, as we call him. So
Hill End have just got to follow their man
Yeah.
in a little bit
Good
more.
s-
Like
yeah,
a few of our centremen are still back near the middle, and if they're running down like that, the ball come loose, got punched, come loose, and they read it very well, and he's finished off with his second goal. So
yeah. Good start here by Boolarra. Good start by the young fella too. Very impressive so far in his first game. Got 3 or 4 early touches and linked up that play across the middle there. And now he's getting a bit of lip from his opponent on the wing. So up they go again. McCormack wins a tap out straight to Marriott again, who's absolutely having a field day. Back to McCormack. He goes out wide to Devonshire again, who's marked it exactly where he had it before. He goes long down the line looking for Sean Fowler, but there's a free kick downfield off the ball. I think it's an off the ball free kick to Brendan Mason, so he'll have the shot. 45 out.
didn't actually see what
Yeah,
it was for, but
not
I
sure as well,
might have
but-
been shepherding off the ball maybe,
Yeah.
or
So he was in the goals last week, so he's noted himself as a bit of a goal kicker, but yeah, 45 out, not much of an angle. Should go back and slot this. It's a nice looking kick. He's hit it real nice, and it's hit the
Oh, it's
post.
the
So
post.
another opportunity missed there by Boolarra. You know, they've had a clear opportunity to go 5 goals up. They've missed 2 easy shots. So yeah, could they be costly misses?
Hopefully. But Fawcett's, he's going to have to play on now. He's gone long down the guts, gone to young James. James gone over his head.
So Toomey's picked it up for Boolarra. He goes short into Mason, who goes long down the line with just a punt, and Sean Fowler's marked it. So about 12 out from goal. No real angle.
Slight angle, but not much. So
Yeah, so Sean Fowler shouldn't really miss from here. Pretty scrappy there from Hill End coming out of the back. Just a pretty low percentage kick, sort of top side when you're trying to defend. Yeah, so Fowler comes in, kicks, and it's straight through the middle. That's 4-2, 26 to 6.
And we've had 11 minutes played, so it just goes to show, well, Boolarra are playing well, but the wind has played a fair bit of effect at the moment, just long and down the middle. and yeah, we're just going to have to play like when we did that, got the goal before, just lower our eyes a little bit more, stop trying to go long. Hill End have made a few changes there. Clark's just come on. Young Balfour's coming off. Just come off, so...
McCormack started really good in the ruck too for Boolarra so far. He's won all the tap outs pretty clearly. So he's looking to tap backwards here, so... Wouldn't be surprised if he's looking for Brendan Mason in this one here. So go up again. Clear tap out there by McCormack, who's gone straight to Marriott again, but Uliandu sharks it.
To Callaway. Callaway handballs it out to Tamino. Tamino's picked it up to Moore. Moore on his left. Kicks it around the corner to Clark. Clark's gone back in the middle to Callaway. Has dropped it off the ground.
By Marriott there. Sean Fowler runs out to the ball, should pick it up. Picks it up, looks in, boys. Got options everywhere. Goes to Sagon, and that's a nice kick. So Sagon marks 49.50 out from goal. He's looking at Sam Mizzou. There's a 50 paid. Protected zone.
He was...
Yeah, that's stiff.
I thought he was following his man.
That's stiff.
That was against young Lockie
so
Answer.
50 metres, and that'll be straight to the goal line. Pretty impressed with how young Callaway started for Hill End today.
Yeah, he has been a bit of our driving force in the middle. Don't know about his haircut, but
looks like a bit of a John Newcomb type from Hawthorn. Gets in the midfield,
yeah.
bull. But
little bull, long hair.
Goal to Josh Sagon there. So Boolarra looking really good here early. Just streaming through the middle in numbers. Shawnee Fowler picked it up centre wing and had about 4 or 5 options just lining up through the middle, but chose the right one going forward there. And a touch and go 50 paid there.
Yeah, it could have went either way, that one. I think he was following his man, but the protected zone's there for a reason, I suppose. But
yeah, some interesting free kicks paid early. I'd say probably 3 out of the 5 or 6 that have been paid. I'm thinking they're not there.
Yeah. So the 2 ruckmen go.
It's a free kick there for... Is that holding the man or holding the ball?
Holding the ball against
young Callaway again.
I think it was.
Yeah. So Callaway gets the handball out and the kick down the line.
Fairfield goes towards Summers. Summers.
That's a great mark.
On the second grab.
That's a great mark.
Big Darryl Summers. He has got a good boot on him, but when you're going against this wind.
So Tom Resky gets a front.
He's got the mark anyway. I'm pretty sure it was Wilson again.
That looked like
Lucky Wilson.
Yeah, that is Wilson again, but that looked like the Boolarra player there. I think Tom Resky had the first bite of the cherry there, but they've paid the mark to the bloke out the back, which is a bit interesting.
I think he blew the whistle to pay holding the man or something anyway.
And he's missed there.
He's kicked the hard one before from the boundary, and he's missed the easy one from 20 out. So
yeah,
Hill End reset. I presume Boolarra will just go long and straight down the middle.
Yeah, if you're Hill End, you really need to make the most of your opportunities kicking into the breeze. Like, if you can kick 2 or 3 goals, you probably advantage Hill End, even though Boolarra have kicked the 5 goals. So they go long down the line to Rescue, who takes a great mark out on the bottom wing there. And he goes short, 45 into Giardina, who can't take the mark. Nice pick up there from Sagon. Handball out to Marriott, who then gets options everywhere, but just chooses to U-turn and go long down the line to Shears. Shears gets tackled high, and he's paid it.
Got a bit high there by Brode. Brody's just got him a little bit high.
Shears has got a few numbers here. Goes long down the line to Sam Mizzou's got the one out. You'd think Sam marks this 9 times out of 10, and there could have been a free kick paid there, but he had a lot of the cherry there, but couldn't quite take it down.
He had one more grab at it, I reckon.
Marriott's had his head ripped off. So he's potentially lining up for his 3rd goal as a midfielder in the first 16 minutes of play here.
Harry Moore just got him a little bit high.
Yeah. Going off just a bit of goal kicking knowledge, if you just put it to the sort of left-hand post, probably a couple of feet outside, it should swing back through. So Marriott comes in and absolutely gets onto it, but to the right of side. Just got the wrong swing on the ball there. But yeah, good ball movement there by Boolarra, working in waves. And yeah, let's see if Hill End use this footy.
This is where Hill End have been struggling too to get it out of their back line.
Yeah, just need to lower their eyes, I think, and try not to kick this top side. Like, just don't come the top side, defend the bottom, hit the shorts if they're 100% on. But
Young Fawcett's gone short into the pocket to Harry Moore. Harry Moore goes back. He's having a look. Not much options. Young Fairful gets it punched away.
so Sagon gets the fist
Picked
in.
up by Fawcett again. Handballs it out to Tamino. Tamino back to Harry Moore. Harry to Uliandu. Uliandu back to Harry. To Fawcett. Fawcett's got the handball out to Seth Callaway.
Free kick there to
And
Callaway.
Seth's got the free kick for the too high. So this is where they've just got to reset. That's a good kick to young Joshy Fairful. Joshy's looking at his options. He's gone
Wrong option
to
there. Boolarra just set up a wall there, marked to Tom Resky. Goes out to Hearn. Hearn's got plenty of options. Boolarra got numbers everywhere. Goes short down the line of Sagon. So we're looking for a kick sort of down the line or a short into the middle here. She goes down the line. He's got another free player, but out in the full. So pretty poor kick there.
That's actually worked really well for Hill
Yeah.
End, so they got out of jail a little bit.
So he
there.
should be called play on now. He's come inside.
Fitzpatrick's gone high, long.
Marked there to
Under's
Simon
there.
Noy.
Simon Noy's
Clear
claiming
mark.
He's marked it.
That was
Young
a clear
Pye doesn't
mark.
think so. Young Burgess has overrun it.
So Giardina goes in, drags it in, gets a handball out to Noy. Noy goes hack kick down along the ground. Shawnee Fella's running in to pick it up. Doesn't go at the footy and lets his opposition pick it up. Mason goes in underneath. Clear in the back, but
Wrapped up
no
by
free kick there.
Jacob Casa.
Yeah, scrappy probably 2 or 3 minutes here. It's a young Devonshire on the ruck there for Boolarra.
Handballed out. Jeez, it's pretty scrappy in there.
Yeah, it's been a scrappy last couple of minutes. Yeah, sort of getting towards the end of the quarter. You'd like Hill End to probably slow the play up a bit more, try and hit the shorts. But yeah, the ball spilled out to Merritt again. He's absolutely carving it up.
Like
He's probably had 10 or 15 touches this quarter.
He's just been pinged
holding the ball.
By Oleando.
Poor kick. And
just
Pat
butchered
Haynes.
it again.
Yeah, Pat Haynes chops it off for Boolarra. Switches to the top side to Toomey. Boolarra out if they can get this kick to hit a target. Hearn can't pick it up. Feels the ground now. He's picked it up and he's gone. He's gone. That's got to be gone. No.
And both umpires look at each other and go, "You call it." You
They were
call
like,
it.
"Oh, you going to pay the free kick?" Oh wait, no, you.
And they were both undecided, so they said, "I'll have it."
Boolarra had plays out there, just couldn't hit the first kick.
Coates has gone into the ruck. Nice tap down.
Mason picks it up for Boolarra, gets a nice handball back to Haynes. Haynes goes short to Fella. Can't take the mark. There's that
Fitzpatrick's fighting for the ball. Young Joshy Fairful out to James Balfour, who
Devonshire picks it up, gets a long kick down the line. Sam Mizzou 1-on-1, should push out and take the mark here. Good spoil there by Fiddlers. That's a great spoil there. It looked like Sam Mizzou done all the right stuff there to get a bit of space there and take the mark, but yeah, nice long arm and fist straight into the ball. Sam Mizzou pushes out in the ruck, can't get the ball to boot. Fiddlers around the back, bit of skill.
Oh, party tricks. He goes to Seth Callaway and Robbie Fiddlers goes back and gets his ball again.
Noy for Boolarra picks it up,
and
shrugs one, gets the boot away. Ball spills out to Toomey, but there's a free kick to Boolarra. So Giardina's got the footy. Goes to switch.
Started very well for
turnover.
His first inning,
yeah, he started very well.
Straight down to the throat of Fitzpatrick. Goes to Uliando. Uliando goes to Tilburg. Matt Van Tilburg, that is. He's looking at his options. He's gone short. James Balfour picks it up. Handballs it to Harry Moore. Harry Moore handballs it to Seth Callaway to Fairful.
Paddy Haynes picks it up.
Kicked it to Boolarra again.
No, he just couldn't get the clean pick up there, Paddy Haynes. He's
holding the ball. Holding the ball.
Yeah, stiff. So free kick Hill End.
So Clark's got the free kick. Handballs it off to Fawcett goes to Fairfull, looking for Darrell, but he's got 1 on 4 down there.
So Mason picks it up for Boolarra, gets a nice kick out into space there. It's probably going to trickle over. So it seems to be that Hill End are pushing up to help out their defence, but when they've turned the footy over and they're going to kick, they're kicking long down the line to a wall of Boolarra plays. So I think they need to lower their eyes and just try and, you know, move the footy around nice and slowly, wait till they get some numbers down the forward line because, well, they did that in the first couple of minutes of play. They got that nice passage of play, slow, and you found the target and down forward.
Well, look at that, like it was 4 on 1.
Yeah.
Leandu gets it out of the ruck and I'd be another ball up.
Yeah, so you'd probably...
Coach has gone into the ruck now, which is
probably
doing
say Hill
very well.
Hill End have done well this probably last 5 or 6 minutes to sort of lock the game down a bit. So McCormack gets a nice ride down the ruck, straight down to a Hill End player who can't pick it up. Mason's all over him.
Jacob Cass is on the bottom of the pack.
So, yeah, they go up again. McCormack wins a
Good
tap.
tap to Harry Moore. Harry Moore to force it around the corner to young James, who
So
gets
Tom
clean
Resky
bowled.
picks it up on half back and just absolutely sends the ball flying in the forward direction of Boolarra. No one can pick it up there for Boolarra. So
Clarkey, Brendan Clark picks it up, and I think he's
Holding the ball, yeah.
the ball, yes, Brendan Clark.
So you can see the Hill End people, like blokes just saying get back, flood back. So you can see all Hill End are pretty much in the defensive half
he's
there,
hit
and
him up
Boolarra
very well.
still managed to find a free target inside 50. So Sean Fella here probably maybe 40 out. Bit of an angle.
With the wind, hit the right hand goal post.
Yeah, right hand goal post should go through, but so the kick's on its way. It looks good. And Shawnee Fall's got his second of the day. So Boolarra go to 6-3, 39, Hill End 117. And after being able to sort of shut it down for the last 5 or 6 minutes, they sort of, you know, a red time goal, which is a bit of a coach killer. So you can see in that passage of play, Hill End are screaming out to their blokes, let's get back and flood, get back. And they still managed to just find a free Boolarra player in the forward 50. So, yeah, it's not a good thing there by Hill End. So,
like we said, I think Hill End have just got to lower their eyes a bit, because even though Boolarra are going with the wind and they're going long, but they are lowering their eyes and they're hitting targets.
I feel Hill End have had enough of the footy to sort of take control of the game. So they
Another good tap.
Marry it again, gets a handball out, but to no one.
To James. James picks it up to Seth Callaway.
Toomey for
Callaway
Boolarra
goes out.
puts a bump on, picks up the footy, gets a bit of an ugly kick out towards Kyle Hearn. The ball sits up nicely for him. If he can just get on the end of it, he should be able to just step around this Hill End player, get the handball out. Giardina runs, picks it up, is tackled without the footy. No free kick paid. A little bit stiff there.
To Tamino to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick goes to James. James goes down long towards Harry Moore, and there was a bit of a push there.
Oh, that's a bit...
Oh, and Harry's picked it up and played on straight away. He's gone long to Darrell, 1-on-1.
Oh, they're out in the goal square if he turns around. No,
Big Darrell, he's 1-on-1. You nearly back him every time.
He's turned the back on the player out in the goal square. Probably had 30 metres, but yeah, into the wind. Probably a little bit of a tough kick, but yeah. Has he got the leg in this breeze?
Yes, he has got a good kick on him. Does like kicking a goal and a bit of a celebration too.
Wouldn't mind.
He's
him.
a bit of a papley.
Yeah, he wouldn't mind seeing him get one through if he's going to give us a bit of a celebration. Left goalpost here, should see it come back nice.
Oh,
it's just
come back a
the
little
wind
bit,
sort of
but not that
died.
much.
The wind sort of died during that kick. So we've got Marriott there to take the kick out. Now he's easily had 15 this quarter. Started the game really well. Couple of goals, heaps of touches. As he finds Chris Risley down in the back pocket. In the mud pit, as you'd call it, probably down that corner there. So Risley goes long down the line, looking for Sam Mizzou. Can't take the mark. The ball spills the ground.
Picked up by Tamino. Tamino's back onto it. Oh, how did he come out with that?
Ball gets flicked out to Sean Falla, who absolutely turns it over by hand.
He's gone down the line to Clark. Clark's looking for options. He's gone.
So straight to Richards, who takes the mark but just plays on. bit odd there, considering you've just taken a sort of intercept mark. You'd like to hold the play up. It's 27 minutes gone. Yeah, a bit interesting there from Richo. So throw in 50 out from Hill End's goal.
Hill End have just got to lock it in there.
Nice tap out the back there.
I can't see who's
Stacks
actually,
on there on the forward 50.
I think it Lockie answered it. Yep, Lockie answer.
So obviously Boolarra will be trying to stop a goal and Hill End will be trying to lock it in there and try and snag one just before quarter time here.
So Wilson, good tap by Wilson.
Free kick paid there.
Yeah, holding the
I
man.
really don't know what some of these are paid for. Like, so we got McCormack here. He's just chipped it backwards, so you can see Boolarra going to hold it up, but no. Miller plays on and goes long to Nathan.
Young Fawcett. Fawcett's got it. He's pulling him back. I think they're looking for Darryl up the ground.
Hit a short here. Hit a short. Takes on the young fella on the
He's
on the
handballed
mark.
to Clark looks up and he's gone to Wilson.
Oh, 2 bites, 3 bites, can't take it. Flicked out to McCormack, who flicks it over across to Noy. Noy flicks it back out to McCormack. Jay goes long to Hearn, or not long, goes short to Hearn.
That's a
And
good
you'd think you'd see Boolarra slow it up here. But no, he goes long to Mason, who might get on the end of this here. Taps it on. He's going to look to use his speed here. The ball
Jacob
spills to
Cassidy,
Shears. Shears
chase.
turns around, smacks it on the right foot. It looks good from here.
Oh,
Just holds
narrow.
up in the breeze. But yeah, it looks like
Just fall short.
both teams are willing to just take the game on, even though you're thinking 28 minutes gone, just hold it up, try not concede a score. So this will be interesting
It's
here.
actually been really good attacking football from both
Yeah,
sides.
it's been nice. You'd think, Pete, now coming out of the back line, they're going to go to the bottom side, especially
Well,
in red time.
I'm not sure what the coach is saying up there, but
Maybe he's
I
said the
reckon
past
we will.
players are here, let's get the ball in front of them, just go top side every time.
and we'll will them into kicking goals. Looks like Fairfield. He's going to be kicking out, doing them duties, seeing Aaron Fawcett was up the ground. He's going to go wide and long.
So they've gone top
Two
side
Fawcett.
again, and Boolarra's got all the numbers. Mason gets a low ball into Fella, picks it up off the deck. Fella slams it on his left boot, goes down the line, and it's Sams who's kept it in play there, but it's just trickled out now. So again, Hill End have chosen to go long to the top side to an outnumber. It's just,
Yeah. And I think Boolarra have kind of woken up to it.
I'd say probably Hill End have had enough of the play, but they've sort of played into Boolarra's hands. They've just played into Boolarra's hands with kicking to the top side, kicking out numbers, and yeah. So, although the score's 40-8, it probably doesn't sort of feel that way here.
No, like Hill End have had a lot of the play too, but just heading into their forward line, they've just like we said before, just got to lower the eyes and just take your time just that little bit more, just to stop wasting opportunities. And Boolarra have actually taken their opportunities very well. So
Yeah. So we'll have a bit of a break here and yeah, come back for the second.
Okay, we're back here at Hill End, and Hill End will be kicking with the breeze to the right of your screen if you're watching the tally. So hopefully Hill End can get off to a fast start like Boolarra did and get a few goals on the board and restrict Boolarra, especially Boolarra kicking against the wind. But there's a few of the blokes in the middle from Boolarra that are, they've got the ball on a string at the moment, Jess.
Yeah, a few of the better players for that quarter are probably all Boolarra's mids, as you see. They're Mason, Noy, Marriott, even young Giardina on the wing. They're all getting their hands on the footy and just surging it forward. So, yeah, let's see if Hill End can slam on a few home here. Up they go. Devonshire wins a tap, but straight to ground, stacks on with the ruckman. So the umpire will ball it up again.
And Coates has started in the ruck in the second quarter.
Coates wins
That's
a tap.
Good tap to Casa. Casa goes long down to Summers.
Great mark.
Summers, great mark by Summers.
And that's pretty much how Boolarra started the game. They won that clearance, long down the line, contested mark, shot at goal. You know, so
We're
if
only 15 seconds.
yeah,
difference.
so if Hill End can put this through, give them a lot of confidence. And that was just too easy there for Hill End there. So comes in and apparently he's a good kick. And it does look very nice. It's swinging back. He's got it through.
Very nice off the boot.
That was a very nice kick.
So Summers has got his first. Takes Hill End to 2-2-14.
So McCormack, who was easily winning the ruck battle in the first, you'd say, he's come out probably just for a spell on the bench, get a breather, and then come on for the next 15 minutes. But looks like a clear advantage here in the ruck to Hill End. So if they can, win this clearance and bang it down forward again, and hopefully they can, snare a contested mark again and try to start leveling this game up.
Coates has done well since he's gone in the ruck too. So Coates goes again, taps it down. Picked up by Callaway. Callaway goes long again down to Wilson.
Good body work there.
Short.
He's picked it up. Bang on the left. Is it going through?
Wilson,
it has.
They've just kicked
it
two
has.
in a row. They've just kicked
So
another one.
It's pretty much role reversal of the first quarter.
Yep. We did say this win is paying advantage.
Yeah, and if you can bomb it down there long, it's either beating the contest out the back and you can run onto it, or if you get the front position, you're more or less going to beat your man one-on-one. So fast start here for Hill End. Fitzpatrick's gone down to the forward line now, so I'm not sure if they've done a little bit of a swappy.
I'm not actually sure.
No, so what it looks like, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's no. Oh, yep. Boolarra's put a spare, so we've got Hearn down the back line as a spare now, and they've matched him up, and they've got Lockie Smith.
So Fitzpatrick's just followed
Yeah,
he's
even in the spare. So
and
I think you'll see him come in as a fifth midfield here, and Hearn will probably just. So as they go up,
again by Wilson. Burgess is in there.
Flicked out by Devonshire, straight to Hill End though.
To Fairfield. Fairfield's gone. Harry Moore. Oh, he spent it before he had it. Back to Wilson. To Tamino. To Lockie Answer. Lockie Answer's gone long down to Wilson.
Oh, he's dropped the mark. It's flicked out the back.
Oh, off the ground.
Is that a goal or a rush behind? I think that's a rush behind there from Corbett there. So. Yeah,
very well defended.
Let's see if Boolarra go bottom side, which they do. Short to Mason. I think you're going to see Boolarra look to use the footy a bit shorter and be a bit smarter than
good punch by
turnover.
Fitzpatrick.
Back to
Fitzpatrick still following it up.
Back to Mason, who gets it to Reski. So I think we're going to see this from Boolarra. They're going to look to go short. Sort of a lot different to how Hill End played. Kick it into the breeze. So Reski goes short to Smith. He looks for, I think it's Devonshire out there who can't take the mark.
James has picked it up, handballed it out to Burgess, which runs it over the line.
So early on in this second, we've seen the two different styles of how both teams want to play into the breeze and how they both want to play with the breeze. So if Boolarra can, be efficient with their foot skills and hold the footy, they'll, should hopefully keep Hill End to, less than 6 goals this quarter. But
Seth Callaway's onto it again. He's still fighting for it out to Uliando. Uliando
Well,
goes.
that looks ugly.
He's pushed it well across
Yeah,
the
well
face of
across.
goal.
So it looks like
So it'll be interesting to see which way Boolarra will go from here, from the top side.
so that's Hearn with the footy. He's looking. What's the umpire doing here? He's asking if it was out in the full or not. Right, so just taking a bit of control of the game here, the umps. So Hearn's still looking. He's going top side. He's going long.
Going long.
Uliando's there.
Uliando has marked it.
Bang.
Jeez, it was a good mark. It wasn't that bad, was it? Leando's gone long to...
That's a great
That's
mark
great.
there by Mason. That should be 50, and it is. So nice contested pack mark there by Mason. He's had a bit of the footy early. So he goes short to Marriott, who's got a clear run ahead of him. Takes on, man on the mark, kicks short to Sam, Mizzou. So you can see Boolarra going short, chip. Once they get to about 60 out, you'll think they'll go long. So Tom Resky's got it out on the far wing there. He's got no one, so he goes long down the line, looking for Josh Sagond, who pushes his player out. No free kick awarded. I think Marriott's picked it up there again.
It's out of
And the
bounds.
ball trickles out of bounds. So you can just see Boolarra's midfield there. They're working in waves, trying to outnumber and get that short kick.
They're actually playing very smart football, like
Yeah.
switching it if they can't. Oh,
That's a beautiful tap.
Lockie Answer's gone long.
But no one to kick to
Jeez,
there.
there's not many there. He needs a good bounce.
4 Boolarra players to 1 Hill End. Ball goes to Hearn, flicks it to Marriott. Marriott flicks it to Toomey. Toomey kicks it nicely in front of Jay McCormack, who can't
Oh,
quite
he's-
keep it in. There's a big bump there by Sagon. No free given. Bit of a
gone
push
out.
and shove. Oh, McCormack throws the ball at Termino. And is it Termino?
Yeah, Tomino, yeah.
And there's a bit of push and shove here. So, pretty surprised that's not a free kick if you throw a ball at a player. So the ball gets thrown in. Go at it, tap down.
Coates
There was
goes-
what?
Oh, I don't
It was
know.
high the other way, wasn't it?
I'm not sure where he's picked that
Oh,
one
no.
from, but
So McCormack
Same
flicks
ball.
it out to Sagon, out to Risley, out to Haynes. Haynes goes short into Marriott, who takes the mark. So
it's a good...
No
no,
mark.
He spilt the ground. Lockie
Turnover.
Answer's picked it up, and Lockie Answer's gone
kick to
long
5
again,
Boolarra
but there's-
players who can't take the mark. Raffle it off if you want. Smith picks it up, flicks it back to Hearn. Hearn gets a handball back to Smith. Smith kicks it long down the line, looking for Sean Fowler. Big fly there from Simon Noy, who takes the mark, but not paid. Wow, not paid. Out to Sagon. Sagon just pumps it on his right foot down to Sam Mizzou, 1-on-1. Gets the mark. Free kick paid, and it looks like the free kick will go to Aiden Shears. I thought when you take a mark, it just that's the better advantage.
Yeah.
So anyway, the free kick's paid.
Paid holding the man.
Holding the man, but 2 metres further out from goal. So if I was umpire, I would have just paid the mark to Sam Mizzou and let's get the game on. But Shears here, like I said before, not one for his set shots, but left post should swing back nicely.
That's a good kick.
And that's a good
against the
kick.
wing.
Good kick into the breeze.
And it just goes to show Hill End are just doing the same as what they did, but Boolarra are pushing back behind the ball, playing very smart. Like a couple of times we got it out. Hill End have got it out of their back line, but it's just to 4 Boolarra players every time.
It's a bit of a funny one. Like it seems that Hill End are good at getting their numbers back, but once they spread from the contest, they're just not lowering their eyes. They're just blazing away, going long. They think, oh, we got the breeze, let's just kick it long. Like they probably do have 3 or 4 out, but they're probably going 25 metres too far down the track, and there's just 4, like you said, 4 or 5 Boolarra blokes. So McCormack wins a tap out, straight early who's under it. Can't quite get the handball out, so it stacks on there. There's about 5 or 6 of them. But the game's the game's back in the balance. Like it's only 25 points.
Yeah, that's a good tap. Out to Burgess. Burgess is under the pack.
Burgess has done pretty well early, I reckon.
And I think he's going to throw it up. Yep. Wasn't sure because
been impressed with a couple of the young guys from Hill End. Wins a tap out again.
Coach still young. Oh, they've fought over it.
That was young Callaway,
Young.
gets it down the line. Toomey can't take the mark, pulls it
Fawcett's
back under.
there.
It's high.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't know.
Just
Yeah.
got him in. Got him a little bit high there.
Probably getting 4 weeks in AFL for that.
Yeah.
So Toomey flicks it out to Hearn, streaming off half back, kicks it out to centre wing.
Straight to
Leandu takes a
and
mark,
He's played on
plays
straight
on.
away. He's kicked down the line to Wilson. Wilson goes back.
Look at the Boolarra numbers, just flooding back.
Oh,
He's got heaps of options.
he's
He had
gone long to two Boolarra players, and he's probably lucky that we actually scored there.
They had heaps of numbers just streaming through 50 that he probably could have waited for, but he went long to just no one. So Toomey's got it at full back for Boolarra, and he goes long down the bottom side looking for Haynes. Haynes can't take the mark, falls to the ground. Picked up there by, is it
Wilson.
Wilson? Yeah, Wilson's
Yeah,
picked it up
Wilson.
now. Out Tuliandu's got it
again.
again. Big tackle. But yeah, I really think Hill End can get back in the game here. They just got to lower their eyes, probably 65 out from goal, because they did have options. They just went too long to no one. So good to see Boolarra working hard to get numbers back. The ball spills out to Marriott, who's, if he hasn't already had 20 this game.
Marriott, and same with this guy, Callaway.
Callaway,
Which I'm not sure.
what happened there. If he got a
No.
whack, I think he might have got a whack to where you don't want to.
Fairfield's gone long.
That's a great mark.
It's a great mark by
Played
Darryl.
on.
Darryl's played on and kicked an easy goal from the top of the goal square there. So it does work moving it in quick, but when you got numbers back, it makes a bit more sense. But yeah, it's good that they've been waiting for the ball, for their players to actually get back. So
3 goals early here to Hill End in this second. Young Callaway, for me, he's probably, I'd say he's the second best player on the ground at the moment, and he's unfortunately the bloke he's playing on is BOG at the moment.
I was just about to say,
They're probably the 2 better plays on the ground, and he got that play started with a nice clean handball out of half forward and got that ball in there nice and quick. So Hill End coming back here, and it looks there's a 6-6-6 free. Is that even a rule in this league at the moment?
Sure, what actually
I don't
there.
think it is, but there's a free kick awarded to
Young
Boolarra.
Tomino's heading out, Lockie.
Sagon picks it up, chucks it on his left, looking for Aiden Shears. Shears can't take the mark. Ball spills to Fella, gets a handball to Mason. Mason should check side this. To Sam Mizzou, takes a clear mark in the goal
Used
square.
his body very well against Fiddlers.
He did use his body well there, but I think Fiddlers probably thought Mason was probably going to go on his left, and then he's chucked the banana and it's just curled back nicely with the breeze to Sam Mizzou, who should kick this, and he puts it through. So
quick reply by
Boolarra go to 8-4-52 to 5-4-34. So the game is pretty high scoring. It's free flowing. It's a little bit scrappy as you can see, but when the good passage of play do flow, that it does look very nice. The game is flowing
from both sides too. So it's I'm not 100% sure what that free kick was for, because I thought you'd get a warning for the 6 and 6.
I'm pretty sure the 6-6-6 got thrown out because, well, it is because Boolarra's playing a spare, so there's no 6-6-6 rule.
Actually, that's a good point.
So what was that free kick for?
Yeah.
Is it the umpires just trying to get a bit more involved than they normally are? But so they go up again. Coates is starting to win the tap outs now. Gets it to
Casa. Casa goes long. Clark drops a ball. Darryl's
Corbett
down
picks
there.
it up, flicks it out to Haynes. Gets a kick away, but gets smothered. Smith picks it up. High tackle.
It's a bit high there.
Umpire's seen that.
That probably should be 50. And
I didn't see what happened there.
As he got up, he shoved him into the ground, which every day of the week that was a free kick, or a 50.
It's a very short 50 too.
He's only got short legs, Morehouse. So
Smith in the middle of the ground. Goes to Sagon. Kick goes over his head, but it's actually bounced off the back of a Hill End player, but he's been paid the mark. So Sagon goes, you think long to Sam. It's clearly touched. Fiddlers takes the mark, but it's been touched play on. Gets the handball out. That's a high tackle as well, wasn't it? That did slip.
He's been pinked holding the ball.
Initial thoughts is that probably just slipped up over the shoulder early.
Well, that's kind of what I thought, and then he didn't. Even if it wasn't over the shoulder, I thought it was probably not too much prior, but
not holding the ball in my books. But Sagon here probably has had the luckiest 15 seconds you could ever have in a footy field. I mean, he got paid a mark that bounced off a Hill End's number, and then now he's been paid a free kick for holding the pill inside 50. He's a great kick of the footy, so I'm backing him in here. Walters in. absolutely thumps it through, and that's a good-looking kick.
He's kicked it.
That's a good-looking kick.
So that's 3 goals each
Yes,
in this second
so
quarter.
3 goals into the breeze. You'd say Blar would be absolutely stoked with kicking 3 goals into the breeze. You'd take that every day of the week. So
Yeah.
Hill End need to find a way to just nullify Blar's scoring ability, kicking into the breeze to get to probably even have a chance of winning this game. But they have fought back. They're starting to probably win their hands a bit on it in the ruck, so they're winning a bit more centre clearance. So they really need to make the most of that.
Young McCormack's gone back in there, which...
Yeah, coach is probably starting to get a bit of...
Like you said, he has got a good jump on him.
Coach wins it again.
Wins that one. Uliandu's there.
Mason flicks it out to Marriott again, who's...
He really has got it on the string.
Yeah, he has. Sam Mizzou by himself bumps it. Aiden Shears picks it up,
And
slips it over the shoulder, and that's as easy as it gets for Boolarra. That is a really easy goal there.
Yeah.
Looked like Sam Mizzou was going to come in and pick it up and kick the goal himself, but he does the unselfish thing, puts the bump on for his teammate, runs in, picks it up, easy goal. So that's probably a few things we weren't seeing earlier on in the season in Boolarra's games, probably just doing the little things to help out your teammate, get a kick instead of probably you get a kick. So to see that just means that the boys are here to play and they're switched on. And
Mizzou actually ran out, put the shepherd on.
Yeah, team first.
They're playing well as a team at the moment, playing for each other.
Yeah, really good to see here from Boolarra. Really good. Really good skills into the wind as well.
And both teams, it just seems like whoever gets it out of the middle seems to get the goal. So
coach wins it again, but can't.
Callaway's at the bottom of the pack.
He just blow the whistle and ball it up again. But holding the man free kick to Uliandu there. So you'd think he'd just roll on and just pump it in. Handballs it out. Is that force?
To force it.
Force it goes long. That's a nice looking kick. That is a great kick. Oh, just spilled it. So
Wilson's dropped it.
Ball's out to Resky. Kicks one up.
Oh, he's dropped that.
Gets a bit of
putting
snow on it.
pressure
Briley's
on him.
picked it up. Handballs to Noy. Noy flicks it back inboard to Toomey. Toomey gets a nice little through kick, but to no one. I think it's Callaway there.
Callaway again, yeah.
Picks it up and goes long, and it's to no one again. Boolarra spilled the mark though. Corbett runs it out of bounds. Yeah, a little bit.
There'll be a ball in on the left-hand side pocket.
A little bit interesting that passage of play from both sides there for that 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Hill End score here, surely. If they want to get back in this game, they've got to kick the next one. That's got to be right now. Boolarra's have got heaps of spare numbers out the back of the contest.
Summers takes it, flicks it out.
That's holding the ball every day of the week.
To Harry. Harry, I think he thought he got a bit high there, but...
Picked up by Summers. That is a great goal.
No, that was Wilson.
Is it Wilson?
Wilson, left footer, yep.
That's goal of the day, actually.
Yeah.
That was a nice goal. So, Wilson, he's kicked 3 now. Is
the
it
Andrew
3?
Tangusso goal of the day, sponsor of the day, Gus.
Is that his 3rd? I think it is.
Yes, because he snuck a Bernarded one down here, yeah. Kicked one before and another one there, so...
Wilson's
if they
looking
can get
dangerous.
another one here, it'll be back to game on. But
looking real dangerous here, Wilson.
And once again, it's the team who's getting it out of the middle.
I'd probably go to say that Hill End's forwards actually look more dangerous, as in taking contested marks, kicking goals, and sort of what Boolarra do. But it's just the flow of play that Boolarra get through in numbers and just getting over the top.
Got it. And he's been swamped by, I think, Meso and Noy swamped him then. So.
A couple of big body midfielders just smashing in here. That's a nice leap by McCormack. Free kick to Noy there for holding the man. So Noy's starting to just get involved in this game a bit. He's just starting to get a bit of the footy the last sort of 10-15. He goes long looking for Sam Mizzou, who gets in front position, can't take the mark. Spills out to Fawcett, who kicks it inboard straight to Segond. So a bit of a hack kick there, just didn't lower the eyes and look around. Boolarra got heaps of spare numbers if they want to go lateral, but goes long down the line, looking for Fowler. It takes, oh no, good spoil there. Shears can't get the ball free.
Uliandu's after it again.
Bit of tunnel ball at the moment. Uliandu taken high, but no free kick awarded. kick out there from
gone
Fiddlers.
wide to
McCormack
Coates.
can't take the
Oh,
mark, but there's got to be a free kick there. Coates gets a handball out.
Young James is after it with getting
There's 4
hunted.
Boolarra players here. They can raffle it off. Use the footy well here and they're away.
Oh,
Freak. What's going on
the
here?
Boolarra player actually held on to young James a bit too long on the ground there. So,
Right, so-
very fortunate for Hill End. Fawcett goes to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick's there.
Noy picks it up, taken high.
Oh,
So, yep, like I said before, Simon Noy just starting to get involved in this game, which is danger signs for Hill End because he's an absolute star. So Noy, who normally chooses the long option, does just that. Goes long, looking for the captain Mizzou. But
and
mark taken.
Lockie answer stands strong under it.
Oh, Boolarra's been dropped down.
50,
Hang on a minute.
And it's a 50-metre penalty.
So Shears has been throated, dropped to the deck, but it's a 50-metre penalty the opposite way.
I've actually got.
So they stream through the middle of the. Oh, he's bouncing.
No.
It's just absolutely.
Lockie answer tries to bounce it. and
James
he
gets the
just
kick
butchers
down the line. Where's the dangerous forwards here for Hill End?
Oh,
Goes
there's
to ground.
2-on-1 again.
Haynes out the back for Boolarra. They've got numbers everywhere. Just find a short, and they've got all the time in the world here. So Hearn goes short to Mason. Mason's got options in short.
He's
Goes
gone.
inboard to McCormack. He can't take the mark. The ball spills there to young
Harry
Moore, who runs
Moore.
in. 45 out. Looks
And
good. Not good.
Across the face.
Hearn kicks it out to Haynes. Out of fullback.
Oh,
He
he's
drops
dropped
an
it.
absolute sitter. Young Burgess comes in, picks it up. Sells Candy. Handballs down on the ground in between the legs. That could have been impressive if he could have finished there.
Yeah.
Nice little.
3-on-1 down in that pocket.
Yep. So what is
Yeah.
that? Is that 20 minutes gone?
Yep. 20 minutes, 48 seconds.
So another goal here for Hill End, and they'll be pretty happy with their mini comeback here, and they're sort of keeping themselves within reach of this game. So I think Spills to rescue there, gets a kick out to Risley, takes the mark on the back flank, far side. He goes long to centre wing looking for the captain Mizzou. Ball absolutely curls back in the breeze. Intercept mark taken there by Hill End.
Clark's under it. Clark's looking forward. Darrell's saying, give it to me long. About 30 out, and they've gone to him. And he's punched it. He's caught
Picked
behind
up
there.
by Smith. Smith handballs to Hearn. Hearn gets a kick out to Mizzou. Mizzou gets a handball into Risley. Risley gets a handball over to Devonshire. Boolarra out here if they can take a mark here. Ball turned over.
Lockie answer.
Poor
Read
kick
that very
there.
well. If he looks back in the middle, he's got a few options here.
Giardina gets a fist in. There's 1v2. Hill End
Young
advantage.
James has picked it up. James twirls back onto his right. Bananas it to Fairfield. Fairfield drops it.
Mason gets a kick forward to Marriott, who's probably nearly had 30, I'd say. Who gets a kick down to Shears, who's got heaps of time. Mizzou's open in the goal square. If you can see him, Mizzou's open. Mizzou should take this and kick the goal. Mizzou turns around, plays on. Oh no!
Oh.
He nearly got.
He almost got tackled.
He almost got tackled in the goal square there, but Mizzou gets his second. Boolarra go to 11-4-70 to 6-5-41. Handy little buffer now coming into half time, but
They ran down well there, Boolarra.
yeah,
They just kept the pressure on Hill End and caused the turnover, and then they just went bang, bang, bang. Probably unlucky on Robbie Fiddle as he slipped at the wrong moment.
At the wrong time.
Yeah, and then Boolarra capitalised.
I don't know
on
if
it.
you guys can see it at home, but Sam Mizzou's work rate this last probably 8-9 minutes, just up and down, hitting from full forward all the way up to half back, just pushing up, then back running towards goal. And he'd done an unselfish thing before, putting the bump on to allow his teammate to run into an open goal. And now he's kicked two himself. The work rate of the captain Sam's just been phenomenal this quarter. So, he's getting amongst it now, and he's a very dangerous forward. And if Hill End can't stop him, he could end up with 6 or 7 today.
I was just about to say, the way he's working up and down the ground and he's sharing the ball, he's playing a team game, he actually deserves a couple of goals the way he's been playing. So I don't think anyone touched that, but Moore's onto it out there. Picked up by Casa. Casa's got a boot to it. He's gone long to Summers. Very well.
Great body
Good
work
use
there
of
by
body.
Hearn. Hearn wins the footy, turns it over though. Ball spills back to ground. There's a free kick paid to Fitzpatrick. So 43.5 out.
Yeah, probably kicked from 45.
And Fitzpatrick, not a noted goal kicker.
He set it up to the
Oh.
Boolarra bloke.
Yeah, a bit of a toe poke there.
Nothing kicked.
Corbett takes the mark. He kicks across goal to Risley. Risley takes an uncontested mark. There's a whistle here. I'm not sure what that means. Alright, so the umpire's allowed the play to go on for 30 seconds and then said, no, we can't play on because the umpire hasn't waved his flag. So why allow the 30 seconds of play?
But he marked it, so I don't know where.
Yeah, I don't know where the point comes from.
I don't know
there.
where the point come from. So
yeah, bizarre. Mason's got it and he goes bottom side as you would when you're trying to protect a bit of a lead coming into half time.
And he
goes to Hearn, but Hearn can't take the mark. So a bit of a poor kick there from.
Well spoiled.
I would say
by
poor kick.
Ferguson.
Maybe a poor option there. I think he had another short. But yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few
Interesting.
bizarre calls today. So
yeah, the umpiring's been very odd.
at least it keeps us guessing as well.
Yeah, well, you don't know what. I think that's Mason who's got it again. He's probably piling on the possessions as well. I'd say he's getting up towards that sort of 20 mark. I'd say he's had a lot of it this last half of this quarter.
He had a fair bit of it in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'd say him and Marriott are probably floating through that early 20s. So it's thrown in. Looks like Coates might have won it down, but Mason from Boolarra sharked it again. Bit of a banana there and just turns it over. Probably had a bit more time to steady up there, but was there a lack of torque? We don't know. So
Fiddlers is going to look for Summers. Summers should use his body well.
He did use his body well. Haynes there for Boolarra, picks it up, fumbles it again back to ground. Toomey can't pick it up. Haynes can't pick it up. Fawcett picks it up, but he gets wrapped around the neck. No free kick. Is it Fawcett that got?
Yeah.
Absolutely strangled. No free kick.
But that's all right. He'll pick another one here somewhere.
Yeah, they'd probably.
So
Summers and McCormack go up. McCormack wins. Noy picks it up. That's nearly holding the ball, but he's allowed to get a kick away.
Noy's got a quick kick away.
In AFL, it's probably free kick insufficient intent, but thank God we don't have that in this league.
I like how they all put their arms out and
they will ask for it.
We're playing mid Gippsland football, so Coates in the ruck again. And good tap down to Moore. Moore goes to Leandro.
That is good footy.
Goes back to Harry Moore. Harry Moore runs in.
They got that's great.
To Wilson.
Is there a free kick there or what?
And he's given him the free kick.
That was. Is that? Is it Wilson?
Wilson, yeah. It was
great body work.
Free kick there, and then
it was great.
It wasn't paid, and then it was in the end. So
Wilson will be going back for his fourth.
He kicked one in the first.
So this is his third this quarter. So he's looking real dangerous if they can just get it down to him quick enough. Interesting looking ball drop. And
he has got a very weird kicking style, but whatever works, it works.
That's it. So 8-6-54 to 11-4-70. So the game. And it's there to be won. This third quarter coming up is going to be massive.
There mustn't be long to go because it's 27 minutes. So
we've had 10 goals kicked this quarter, I think. No, 11.
Yeah. Yep. So actually, it'll probably be.
We probably might see another couple of minutes, I reckon. But
if Hill End can pinch another one,
they can pinch another one, and then get and then come out in the third and see how they play with kicking into the breeze. It's going to be an interesting second half. But are they 8-6 or are they 7-6?
No, I think they might be only 7-6.
Righto.
I thought it might have been 8-6.
So Callaway gets a kick away, but there's a free kick paid. Holding the man. Callaway picks it up.
Callaway goes long again to Wilson.
That's a free kick again.
And he's been held again but not paid.
Hearn picks it up.
Hearn's played well in the back line.
He has played well, but Giardina picks it up. Gets crunched by Leandro. It's probably could have nearly paid holding the ball there. Probably could have got a handball out, but good job by young Giardina there. So Coates and McCormack go up.
Got that wrong. There wasn't that long
Yeah.
to go.
So you'd say a pretty scrappy but free-flowing game of footy at the moment.
yeah, it's
a weird sort of...
It's to and fro, and 1 minute, yeah, it's very free, and they're running up and down and getting lots of the ball, and then all of a sudden it's just scrappy like under 10s football. But it was a good start by Hill End, but to Boolarra's credit, they come back really well, and I think Hill End might have outscored them maybe by 1 goal, but
for me, I feel that if Hill End can lower their eyes a bit and just probably hang on to the footy that extra couple of seconds, their forwards are looking really dangerous.
yeah.
If they can get it into the forward line with nice precision kicking, there is a chance that they can really get back right into this game and even maybe pinch it.
And if they can stem the bleeding in the middle, especially with Meso and Marriott, because them two have just got the ball on a string and they seem to just be getting the ball out way too easy in the middle. So,
Yeah.
and I think Marriott kicked 2 in the...
Yeah, 2. Yeah, I think he's
2.
kicked 2 or 3.
So,
he kicked 2 in the first 5 minutes of the game.
yeah.
But yeah, Boolarra with a 22-point lead at half time.
It'd be
So
very,
it is
very
gettable.
good second half. So if Hill End can hold them off to maybe, say, a couple of goals, say, in the third quarter, kick them with the wind and pick up a couple ourselves, it'll make for a very interesting second,
Yeah, 100%.
last quarter. So
Yeah.
all right, so it's half time here. We'll see as we'll be back after the break. So enjoy, go get yourself a beer and a hot dog or something, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes. And a beer. Welcome back here to the Hill End football ground. We're just about to start the second half, so we've got Hill End trailing 7-6-48 to Boolarra 11-4-70, and Jesse's got a injury update.
Yeah,
the young fella that went off.
Nick Dowse, who got stretched off. It looks like there's a little bit of something with the knee, so not entirely sure exactly what it is to the full extent, but it is something knee related, so hopefully nothing too serious, and we can see Nick back playing footy in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So yeah, cracking second half this should be.
Meso's copping a bit of interest in the middle there.
Yeah, looks like a bit of a tag, but now there's no one on him.
Cass has got, I don't even
That's
know
a
how
throw.
Cass has got it out there. Tamino's got it, handballed over the top to Leando. Ambu's gone long to Darryl. Oh, he's dropped it.
Fitzpatrick.
Well picked up. No, that was Moore.
Oh, Moore, yeah.
Picks it up to Ferguson. Ferguson's handballed it.
Toomey picks it up. Young Giardina's out there chasing the ball. Probably going to beat him as the ball gets thrown in. Noise at the bottom of the pack, just being an absolute raging bull. Can't get the ball out. There'll be a throw up. 50 out from Hill End's goal, top side.
I think Wilson's taken the ruck in the forward line. Oh, Wilson's just plucked her out of the ruck. Young Ferguson's run around in circles.
Good mark there by Lockie Smith. So early on this quarter, we can see Boolarra look to defend through coming out the bottom side, and they'll probably come through the middle right now. So kick to no one. Sagon leads the chase but can't quite pick up the footy.
Clark led the chase to it. Oh,
That's high, isn't it?
Clark's picked it up out to Fitzpatrick to young Balfour. Balfour's gone short to Leando. So Ambu on the top.
Changing play
to
from Hill End.
Fawcett gone short again, straight to Wilson.
That's
Wilson's looking, it could have nearly been 50, but Harry Moore's got a punch in there. Oh, he
That's a
didn't
free kick.
actually have the
That's a dangerous tackle.
ball, but it is a dangerous tackle as well, so it'll go to Fawcett.
That's much better play from Hill End. They've come out after half time. They've obviously adjusted to what they've been doing wrong. They've lowered the eyes completely this quarter, and
actually looking for
looking
each other.
Looking for each other, and they've had 2 opportunities to score this quarter. So Fawcett, the captain, be looking to put this through.
That's a good start for him. I was just about to say he is actually a very good kicker to
He
football,
is.
but I didn't
Got
want
close to the man on the mark too.
Didn't want to dark horse him.
So great start for Hill End there. That's to get back in this game. If they can keep Boolarra scoreless, and if you can get 2 or 3 with into the breeze, you're going to give yourself a red hot chance of winning this game. So
if they can go into the last quarter with the breeze,
probably
only a couple of goals
I
down.
reckon 15 points in it. They're a chance.
So I'm just trying to have a look at the matchups in the middle. Cass is on Meso. It's a good tap again.
Marriott at the bottom of the pack. Flicks it out, but the umpire's already called.
Fawcett looks like he's on Marriott, does it?
Yes, and it looks like the 2 big bulls, Leando and Noy, are going head to head, so that's a good battle.
Yep. It's a good
So
tap
Marriott
again.
picks it up, but tackled. Boolarra can't seem to get any free-flowing play early in this third, so this is really good footy here from Hill End. The Coates wins the tap out again, spills out to Devonshire, who's clearly pushing the back, but no free
gets
given.
it out. Tamino's, no one's actually picked it up.
The tackle there, can't quite see
Not
on the
actually
bottom.
sure who's actually picked it up
Yeah.
there. We'll wait till he gets
I think
up and I'll
it's
give him
Miller's laid the tackle for Boolarra. Can't.
Brody.
So Coates and McCormack guard again. Coates is really probably starting to win this ruck battle, I'd say, for mine in the last couple of
Could have been
quarters.
a free kick to Brode there.
Spills out to Briley. He ducks his head. A bit of
So we got another
stop-start
ball
footy
up.
here. Stop-start footy. Advantage Hill End. Noy just a big fist. Uliandu picks it up. Dodges 1, dodges 2. Big long kick into the forward line. Who's there for Hill End? That's done all the right things,
Summers.
just couldn't hold the ball.
Summers just couldn't
Ball
grab
spills
it.
out. Giardina lays a tackle. Ball spills
Back
out.
to
Hill End have
Wilson.
kicked another
Wilson's
one.
kicked another one.
Wilson's got 5. So
He's a very good start for Hill End.
nice tackle there from Giardina. The ball spills out. Unfortunately, no Boolarra players there to sort of crumb it, and Wilson sharks and kicks his 5th. So the first 2 for the quarter go to Hill End, and they're 10 points behind. So
Yeah, it's getting interesting now. So, and it's all a matter of winning it out of the middle, which, well, I don't want to say too much, but Meso and Marriott haven't had an impact as of yet.
Boolarra haven't been able to touch a footy, really.
No.
So all credit goes to Coates and the ruck and the Hill End on ballers. They're just getting their hands first to the footy.
Noy in the
Right
ruck.
in the ruck, yeah. McCormack
There we
flicks
go.
it out.
Speak of the Devils, and they've got it out. Young James Belfast
Hearns-
spills it.
Hearns is that a free kick or what?
Play on was the call.
But Hearns been swung forward, so interesting there.
Like,
It looked like a throw.
Looked like he chucked it out, but got
Sagon
away
picks
with
it up, flicks it out to Briley. Briley just gets a tumbling ball forward, but
Fawcett.
it's chopped off there by Fawcett.
Aaron Fawcett's looking up. Not much moving for him actually, so
Takes on 2.
had a couple of bounces, and there he goes long to
It's a nice kick.
Tilburg. Tilburg's
Oh, they're out here, they're out here.
there.
If they can get
Seth's
through,
picked
they're
it
out.
up. He's
Good tackle there, but he did get a handball
thought
away
he got
there.
his hand to it, but
So Noy, who's been put in the ruck, wins the free kick, gets the kick out to Resky. Looks like Boolarra just going to slap a bit of play here. Goes short to Hearn. He can't see the ball. He flicks it out to Giardina. Giardina on the right foot gets a nice kick into Marriott. Good hit by the young fella. Marriott goes long. Is it swinging back?
Not
Not
enough.
Nice little passage of play there for Boolarra. Probably their first bit of play where they got a bit of free-flowing football. So Hill End done it really well.
Tackled by Noy. And then they just possession football, get possession, and probably unlucky not to kick a goal, but to Hill End's credit, he missed.
Yeah.
So it looks like Fawcett will bring it back in.
Boolarra really need to make the most of their opportunities, especially this quarter with Hill End bridging the gap into the breeze. You know, Boolarra definitely want to try and kick another 5 or 6 and at least 25-point lead. So Hill End look to attack in the first, going up the top side. So will they continue? And he absolutely he tries the barrel, goes long, but Simon Noy marks it. Noy goes low and short into Sagon. Nice mark.
I don't think it was meant for him.
Nah.
But the opportunity pops up, you might as well take it, get your name in the paper.
And Noy's just starting to find the footy again this quarter, so he's got well and truly into the game in the second, and he's just starting to take this game by the horns. So Sagon, like I said before, is a lovely kick of the footy, long kick of the footy. Hits it flush. It's coming back, but not enough.
So that's why I didn't say before about Fawcett being a good kick.
Yeah.
So
Normally the
let's
further
see
out the
if
better for him, but
Hill
yeah.
End changed their strategy here by kicking out, because it hasn't really seemed to work.
I'd just like him to find a safe option. He had two shorts there.
It's
Why don't
gone
we-
long to Callaway, or Callaway
Good
spilt
attempt to mark. Giardina out to Haynes. Haynes gets a low ball into Mason. Mason goes long. That looks good. Mason's absolutely thumped one from 55. That is a cracking goal.
Great kick.
So
That's
handball,
using the wind very well.
handball out from Giardina to Haynes. Short kick and bang from 55.
And Meso knew it wasn't
I
15, so he took off
Probably
straight
could put
away.
50 on it. That Meso will be watching that tonight and probably just on replay for a couple of minutes. Just
It's probably shorter odds than Winks. So
yeah, he does get around a goal when he gets one, so he'd definitely be replaying that and going, yeah, 55, how about it?
yeah.
On him, he's trying to go to Fawcett. Fawcett doesn't want to go to him, so I think
Casa.
Cassa's trying to follow him.
I think it's... Yeah.
And no one wants to go to Marriott, who's probably had nearly 25, 30 of his own.
I was
So
just about to say, yeah.
Noy goes, bang, looking for Marriott, force it, sharks it.
He's gone to
That's
Wilson.
a great
That's
grab.
a great mark by Wilson again.
Rolls around, looking for number 6. It's looking good. It's a long kick.
Oh, Summers drops it on the line.
Yeah, a bit of cat and mouse in the middle now. So can Boolarra find the spare while they're trying to,
when they're
get
getting it in quick to Wilson, Wilson does look pretty dangerous. So
absolutely. He's been the most dangerous forward of the day.
One-on-ones.
Smith goes long. That's a beautiful kick to Hearn. Hearn uses his body nicely. Spills the mark. Haynes picks it up. Gets the handball out. Giardina gets pushed in the back. No free kick. Hearn picks it up. Takes it out of bounds.
Good pressure by both teams there.
Yep. Have a look at this stoppage again, I reckon. Mason just sweeping through. He'll be the option here. Noy up. Dual tap out. Straight early undo with his legs. Hearn puts on the bump. A little bit of a flop there. Devonshire over the top to Fowler or Marriott. Raffle it off. Go over the top if you want. Marriott's open.
Marriott wanted it. He was on his own, but he's...
Shawnee Fowler, I don't want to say it because I don't want to put the moz on him, but look, I'd expect the job
He's
to be...
He's a good kick at goal, is he?
I'd expect the job to be done. Like, I just expect it from...
Left goal post.
Yeah, left post, just swing it back nicely, and I reckon he's going to get the job done. That looks pretty good to me.
I was just about, yeah.
Beautiful kick. So Boolarra get the next 2 here. I think that's, back-to-back goals.
Yeah.
Stretch that lead out to 23 points, I believe.
Yeah, back to what we started with at half-time, so... Yeah, Boolarra's just settled a fair bit from the first 5 minutes, so the next 5 minutes they've controlled and got a couple of goals.
But Hill End's still in this game if they can keep this under 30 points, I reckon, going into the last. You see with that breeze how easy it is to score. But if they can pinch a couple more here, Hill End, they're right in this. So they go up again. Noise absolutely dominating the ruck. Mason absolutely strangled. Give me something.
Yeah.
He's giving us nothing. Mason nearly,
got him in the old Hulk Hogan sleeper hole.
Nearly had to get his head out of Blue Rock. It popped off. So they go up again. Coates wins a tap out. Shark there by Fawcett. He's starting to get into the game now, isn't he? Fawcett.
Yeah, he's gone into the middle now. But I think he's going with Marriott. So
Coates wins it. Noy gets down to it on the ground, can't pick it up.
It's
Stacks
going
on.
Nowhere again.
Yeah, Fawcett really starting to get into the game. Probably just gone, well, you go to their best player and just go head to head. So ball spills out to McCormack.
Picked up by Leander. Leander's gone long to Summers.
Oh, it's out the top.
Wilson looked like he was being held, but the umpire's seen it different.
Rescue
Harry
gets it out
Moore's
to
picked
Haynes.
it up.
Oh, they're out here. If we can, they're out.
He's gone.
Is it Wilson again?
Across goal to Clark. Clark picks it up, snaps it.
It's a goal.
And he's goaled it.
They made real hard work of that one.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a certain goal to be had, and they just made it as hard as they could.
Yeah. Got the right result, but...
Yeah, good result.
Yeah, just made it look hard, but...
Yeah, high-scoring game of footy here at Hill End.
It just seems like
no
one can get a break.
Yeah, it just seems to sit between that sort of, 10 to 25 point range, and no one can really get further ahead or bridge the gap close enough. So
Hill End kick a couple and Boolarra, and then Hill End kick one, but
yeah, with the breeze in the last, if you're within 25, 30, I think you're still right in it, like I said earlier. But Simon Noy in the ruck's been huge the last 5-10 minutes, so Noy clearly wins a tap.
He wins it again.
McCormack picks up the ball, can't get the handball out. Looked like there was a high tackle there missed. Mason drives, I think, force it into the turf there, and we'll have another. All right, there's a bit happening now. James McCormack's in there trying to throw his weight around, and
looks
gives
like
away.
Meso's on the bottom of the pack.
Gives away. I think it's McCormack who gives away a free kick there. So pretty.
It's to Boolarra. Boolarra
is
a free kick.
Oh well, maybe there was a high tackle there we didn't see.
To Marriott.
So no, it's Mason.
Or is Mason.
Mason.
Yeah, Mason, yeah.
So Mason goes long. I'd say he'd be looking for Sam Mizzou, which he is. Sam uses the body well, can't take the mark. Ball spills out the back to Sagon. He can't pick it up.
Fiddlers picks it up
sharks it.
to Fitzpatrick to Lockie Answer. Answer's gone wide, looking for Tamino.
That's Briley, but picks it up on his left, finds Sagon, who takes the mark right on the boundary line. Hill End are begging for out in the full, and I think they might have got it. I think the umpire is saying that is out in the full. So
I'm not sure.
the young boundary umpire there's getting questioned here. The Hill End players were signalling out in the full, so who knows? This could be a ball up for all we know.
Yeah.
The umpire could just say, "Give it to me."
I'm not sure what he's doing.
I'm not sure what's going on here. So
the goal umpire hasn't called anything either. The goal umpire is sitting
so this is going to be a
throw in.
Right, throw in.
So it's either out on the full or a mark. But anyway.
So realistically, the little boundary's saying he juggled it over the line. Is what we'll go with.
Yeah.
Out to Sagon. He gets a kick, and that one's out in the full. So they won't throw that. They won't throw that one in.
Just wait till he's got the ball. So
they
looks
won't
like
throw this one in.
It's going to James Belfer. Belfer handballs it to Fawcett. Fawcett goes wide to Answer. Answer takes a chest mark. Goes back, has a look upfield. Not too much moving for him, but he's gone long up the wing. He's looking at Clark. Free kick to Clark.
It's got to be unrealistic attempt there, doesn't it?
Looks like me trying to jump chest.
That's a nice little short kick.
Short to Wilson. Wilson spilt it, but he's picked it up nicely in the end. He's handballed it to nobody.
Oh my God, that is not holding the ball.
He's handballed it. That is an absolute ridiculous call by Morehouse when he's
So we got Resky with the footy,
but
the vice captain. What's he going to do with the footy? He's got a few options short if he wants. Absolute hospital ball.
He's gone wide. Fitzpatrick's there putting the pressure on. He's got taken on two of them. Robbie Fiddlers comes in later on and
Fitzpatrick's been pretty good today too, I reckon.
Yeah.
He's competed well and
he's back where he enjoys it, back in the back line.
So Coates and Noy go up. Coates wins the tap down to Callaway. Briley sharks the ball, goes long down the line. Is it curling back enough? No, it's out in the full.
Out on the full.
Looks like Devonshire's going to come on for Boolarra here. He might go onto the pill, I'd say, or maybe swap with Noy into the ruck and give Noy a breather.
Fairful to bring it back in for Hill End.
Let's see if they hit a free option short here. They don't want to turn it over long down the line here.
He's gone short.
And they've turned it over to Noy. Noy goes long out to Mizzou. He's got the body here. He should mark this. Free kick. That has got to be a free kick.
Fiddlers picks it up.
What?
And now Fiddlers is being pinged holding the ball.
You're kidding me. You got to laugh.
I don't want to say too much about the umpiring, but the umpiring has been pretty pathetic today. For one, it was holding the man.
Yeah.
Two, Fiddlers didn't have the ball.
And three, he missed the clearer free kick 3 seconds before. So this is Shears, and he will run around because, like we've seen today, set shot.
And he's put it
straight across
the goal.
Righto, Shears, he missing a snap. That's really uncharacteristic.
It's all right. More money to the fine tin.
Right, Hill End really, I want him to use a short, just hit the target and go again.
And Fawcett's gone short to Tamino. Tamino's juggled it. Oh, and he's gone short back to a handball to Fawcett. Fawcett's handball to
good pressure here by Boolarra.
Back to Fawcett.
Oh, that's
probably too high, and he's been awarded the free kick.
That's 10 weeks in AFL. It's probably 10 weeks. Dangerous switch.
Cheers.
Cheers will certainly kick this.
That is very unlucky.
Bounced up into the post. Looked like it was going straight through. But yeah, Hill End just need to settle it down, slow it down, find a free. Wait. They don't need to rush. They're playing in the Boolarra's hands by rushing here. So they go long
they've
looking.
Gone down the bottom side, looking for Coates. Picked up
Oh,
Boy,
they're
Clark-
out if they go
Clark
in the
to
middle.
Moore.
In the middle, they're out. Burgess is out in the middle. Find him. Oh, kick it to him now. He's out the back.
Moore's gone long to Burgess. If this sits for Burgess,
Oh, dirty
shocking
bounce.
Absolute shocker. Picked up by Summers. Summers handballs over the top.
Marriott sharked it. Marriott gets a kick into Noy. Noy can't mark it. Spills out to Resky. Resky,
they've-
short kick back to Risley. And Boolarra reset again.
And they
But
got
Hill
numbers.
End were out. They needed to kick it to Burgess earlier.
Yeah.
And it was a certain goal. Boolarra got all the numbers on the top side here. Could nearly run this all the way to the 50-metre line if they want. Devonshire takes the mark. Looks to hold up. He's got options inboard if he wants. Short. Looks to go longer. He's got Segond, who's played well all day.
Oh, it's just
Can
gone
use
over his head.
Oh, Mason's out if they can get it to him.
Clark's picked it up well.
That's probably more holding the ball than the last one. That's
Yeah.
a high as well.
Picked
All
up
right,
by
the-
Fitzpatrick. Somehow he's
The
got out of
whistle.
it. He's got a kick away.
The whistle's gone out. Devonshire picks it up. Handballs to Noy. Noy can't mark. Wow.
That is very.
I'm still
very
blown
good
away by some of the umpiring there. And
Yeah.
all right, coach.
Maybe
and,
we're a bit
coach
far
and Noy again.
away.
Look at this. It's Boolarra and Hill End on one side. Like, even it up. Noy can't
He's
caught in
tapped
the
down
tap.
front to Brody McLaughlin.
Oh, big hit
McLaughlin,
there.
Handball to Tamino. Tamino
Free
to
kick.
Moore.
Advantage. Advantage has been
Moore's
paid.
played on.
Oh,
To
you're
Seth
kidding me. How do you
I
not
don't
pay
see-
advantage?
Why is that not play on?
There was a free kick here, clear advantage, and they didn't
So
pay
now,
it. So now,
that has just worked straight into Boolarra's hands by holding the play up.
Oh, that's a
Now
bad
he's
kick.
just
Oh.
Actually, it's worked out well. To Casa. Casa's gone to Fairfield. Fairfield's gone short to Burgess got in the way of Lockie Wilson.
oh,
But
that's
picked
gonna
up by
that might trickle
Callaway.
through.
Callaway.
Oh.
Oh, it's just to the left-hand side. All I can say is there's been some bizarre calls today.
Yeah,
but
this is
yeah.
umpiring this quarter definitely has been a little bit different. They might have been watching a bit too much AFL.
Oh, I think so, but
So Will
Where's he gonna
Marriott,
go here? I
Will
think-
Marriott run out of the square and just get another little stat to his name. Probably up to 30 by now, so he does
Yeah.
that.
and he's going to
Goes
go
long.
long down the bottom to Uliando. Umbu's taken a nice mark and he's gone back into the centre to Fairfield.
This is better from Hill End.
Fairfield waits and he's just over the head of Moore. Fawcett's onto it now. Fawcett handballs to Burgess. Burgess
Giardina
got
in
tackled
there.
straight away.
Gets the handball out. Giardina drags it in. Ball up.
Been a very good quarter by Hill End actually. So
Yeah, impressed.
especially against the wind.
If they can jag a goal here, you'd probably
Uliando.
nearly say Hill End should nearly steal it if they go well.
It'll make for a very, very good last quarter anyway. But it does look like the wind has died down a little bit, but it's still definitely blowing.
Yeah, it's still 4 goals minimum. Noy clearly winning the tap outs this quarter. Brings it to ground.
Good
Can't
tackle
quite see
there
who's
by
got it there.
Burgess. Balls come out to Casa. Casa handballs to Moore. Moore handballs over to back to Burgess. If it sits,
It has sat.
it has sat. And
That
he's
looks good. No,
banana
full.
to out on the full.
didn't look good. It looked nice. and then it looked poor.
Didn't look too bad from here.
I think that's married again for another stat. So he's got a short on in Miller. Finds him nicely. And
This
looks
is where
like
they've just got to go man on man.
Boolarra just going to try and slow it up here. So Miller goes.
He's gone long down
To
the bottom.
Resky.
Lukey Tamino's cut it off. He's put a bit of pressure on.
I don't think
and-
I've ever seen a more deliberate handball ever than that.
Yeah, like I was saying before, Jess, it is mid Gippsland, so
Oh, you can still pay deliberate,
Yeah.
just not insufficient intent.
yeah. So 2 rucks go at it again. And I think we're going to have another ball up. Oh, no, the ball's come out. To Coates. Coates gets the ball smothered and he's back into it. Probably could have been taking the legs out, but nah. Morehouse says I'll have it and I'll throw it up again. down in a sloppy pocket down there.
Might get some updates of other games while we're going.
Noy wins a tap again out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes to Burgess. Burgess gets the ball smothered. Picked up by Noy again. I tell you what, and it's pretty harsh when he's the only one who wanted to pick it up. But yep, another free kick to Hill End to Burgess. Burgess has actually come alive in the last couple of minutes.
It's been good this quarter. I don't know if that was meant to go there.
Throws a bloke up and look what he does. Hits another bloke on the tit. So that was a very good hit. McLaughlin goes long to...
Mason takes it great. Is that a great mark or not? It's just
I reckon he probably had it nearly
just
long
quickly
enough.
here. Foster currently beating Tura by a massive amount. Melbourne North are just beating Yanar at the moment, and Tarwin are beating East, and Thorpedale are only trailing Newborough by 9 points. So some pretty tight ones.
A couple of close ones around the grounds. Picked up by Leander.
Looks like married under that.
He's got a quick... Oh, Callaway's...
Oh, has he snuck it through?
Wilson.
Wilson's
nearly snagged his sixth.
6th or 7th? I thought he
Oh,
did 6th. He scored. I don't know.
I
He's
can't
kicked
count.
the bag.
Yeah.
Mason coming down for a cheeky stat. Will definitely run out of the square.
Yeah. Oh, no, he
I
doesn't.
don't think he gives it to Marriott. All right, so end of the third, Hill End 10-9-69 to Boolarra 13-7-85. So we've got a 16-point lead.
16-point lead to Boolarra heading into the last, and Hill End come home with the win.
Boolarra probably had a few opportunities to score, probably another 3 or 4 goals, and probably, you know, a couple out in the falls, a couple unlucky misses. So will those chances come back to bite Boolarra? We won't know. But Hill End probably have played the better footy after half-time, I'd say.
Yeah, they've come out firing. They kicked the first 2 goals, and then Boolarra fought back, and then I think Hill End outscored them in the end in that quarter. But yeah, it makes for a very interesting last quarter. So we'll just sit back. If you're watching it on tally, don't go anywhere, because we're in for a cracking last quarter. So
Should be a cracker.
Welcome back. We're in for a cracking last quarter here, Jess.
Yeah, I agree. 16-point lead to Boolarra. Hill End with the breeze, but it has died down. The breeze has died down. Is this only a 2 or 3 goal breeze instead of a 6 or 7 goal breeze now?
Well, if it's only a 3-goal breeze, that's all we need to win. So, but Meso and Marriott didn't have too much effect in that quarter.
Simon Noy got going though,
Simon
didn't he?
Noy he's switched over into the ruck, and he had a cracking third quarter.
Yeah, so they've pretty much swapped roles. Like McCormack, you go playing all the undo. Simon Noy, I'll go have a go in the ruck.
Yeah, and which he's done really well.
Yeah.
But he's playing as a rover as well.
Noy wins the tap out. Marriott
Straight
kicks
to
it
Marriott.
straight down the line looking for Second. Looks like over the shoulder there but not paid. Fella picks up the ball, screws it around on his left. Marriott runs out. Miller runs out, can't take the mark. Picked up there
by Fitzpatrick.
He's been really good today.
Answer to Belfer. Belfer's gone high. I think it's a barrel too. Callaway's leading the race, but it goes out of bounds. What's his name again? Mizzou. They've pushed Mizzou. Actually, he was back in the second quarter too, wasn't he?
No, it was Hearn. Mizzou's gone back now for the D, so Coach Giardina's looked to play one spare.
Good tap there by Coates down to James, which just beats him out.
So Hill End manning up with spare now, so I actually wouldn't mind maybe seeing him not man up the spare and see if they can use extra run off half back and try, get nice and long into the forward line. But Noy gets a kick out. Goes to Second. Second gets a handball at the Devonshire. He gets a handball at the Fowler. That's clean work there, but he spills at the last minute.
Fitzpatrick picks up, kicks it.
Good
Moore
fist
was
on
under it.
Meso. Risley gets a handball to Corbett. Oh, they're out here.
Moore's
They're
picked
out here
it
to
up.
get the kick. That's a great tackle.
Oh, and he's been legged.
Hold.
No,
he's pointed the wrong way.
He's got him for holding the man.
I don't know if that was legged, holding the man, holding the ball at the moment, but it looks like Hill End's kick. So
Harry Moore
just get it to Wilson.
He's gone long down towards Summers. Summers
he's nearly grabbed it.
Has dropped it. Darryl. So we've got a throw in on the right.
Feeling can get the
pocket.
first here. Interesting times.
Who we got in
So
ruck?
Hill End are looking to press all their numbers up now. Full zone. Noy wins a tap. Brings it to ground. No clear pick up. Mason under it, can't get the handball out.
She looks pretty scrappy down there. I can't see
Yeah,
if
I think that's Sam Mizzou. He's
Ferguson
flicked the
was on
handball
it.
out. Trickles over the boundary line. So it'll be a throw in 20 out from Hill End's goal.
in the other pocket this time. Down the bottom there near the scoreboard. So Wilson takes the ruck. Oh, he just
Mason
didn't
gets a
actually
good
have the
handball
ball.
out to Risley. Risley streams onto it, gets a kick forward to Fowler. Bounces 90 degrees.
Picked up by Tamino. Tamino shrugs one, gets the ball smothered off his handball, then gets a left-hand handball straight to Boolarra.
Hearn gets a handball out, but it's
Picked
straight
up by
back to...
Fitzpatrick. Picked up by Tamino. Back to
Bit of a dangerous tackle, not
Van
paid
Tilburg.
there.
Van Tilburg goes long.
This is scrappy. I think
Yeah,
it's Giardina underneath there. Oh, no, he's pinged him. Young. Oh,
That's probably another.
Giardina's laid an egg with the pill, and he's been pinged for holding the ball.
That's
But he
probably
thought it's his free kick because the umpires don't know what's going on.
Fairfield's gone long down.
Great
That
mark
is a-
there by Mizzou. Intercept mark. Doing what he does best when he's down in the back line.
Reads the
Finds
ball
the
very
short.
well.
Corbett out there on the back flank for Boolarra. I really do think Boolarra will look to take the pace right out of this game. They will look to chip it around probably for most of the
That's
quarter.
good there by Jacob Casa.
Free kick given away for high.
found free kick there.
Should have given him a nice ear massage.
Yeah. Frawley would be happy. Old Spud. So he's chipped it again. Oh,
No
I
free
don't
kick paid there.
know
It was a
what
bit
happened
I
there
think
to
they just
Noy,
got
but
tangled up.
he has got long
That's-
legs, so
that's holding
and
the ball.
he's pinged him holding the ball.
That's probably one of the right calls of the day, I'd say. He done a 360 with the ball and couldn't get it away, and great tackle there, I think, by Fitzpatrick. He's been really good today.
We're all allowed one correct call. Summers, bit manhandled, but I think it was a fair call.
Handball from
Got a
Risley
handball out.
to Corbett. Corbett short to McCormack. Looking short inboard. That's a dangerous kick, and that's a
Callaway.
poor
Callaway's
kick.
off
Very
here.
poor kick and poor option.
He's gone. Oh,
And
over
that's
the-
another poor kick. Mizzou will just
He's gone
run
over
onto it out
header
the back.
Lockie.
He can go short to rescue if he needs, but he goes to the bottom side where he finds Risley in the back pocket. Risley's just starting to get a bit of the footy himself now.
Yeah, the last couple of minutes he's had 3 or 4 possessions, so
So it's a bit of a stalemate in this last quarter. Nothing. What's
it's
going
out
on
the
here?
full.
Oh, out in the
He's
full.
pinged him out on the full.
So if they can get it out the
So
back
young
here.
James is gone.
Oh, there.
Back to centre half. Oh, young
1 on
Callaway's-
3. He'll end up the numbers. Can they get it out?
Callaway's at the bottom of the pack, and the umpire says, "I'll have it."
Good there by young Smith to nullify that
Very
advantage
well.
there for Hill End. 1 on 3 and was able to bring a stoppage in. So Noy wins a tap out, then taps it to himself.
To himself, yeah.
Kicks it out, but it goes nowhere. Devonshire picks it up, gets a handball out to Toomey. Toomey's been quiet for 3 quarters, I reckon. It's the first time I've seen him in 3. Giardina streamed down the wing. Looks to centre half forward.
He's
Can't hit the
mongrel
target.
punted it.
Fella's
Oh,
just
Got a
slammed it on the boot, and
got a kick
Hearn's
to
got it out the back. If he picks it up, burns his play, he could put this through for the big ones.
and he's pushed it across the
And he-
face.
Yeah. Looked like Giardina was just in. Didn't know which option to take there. He had 2 or 3, but he chose the shorter one. And yeah, would have liked him to go long and deep and get it in there.
And that's what I reckon Fawcett will do here. I reckon he'll take a few steps out and he'll pump it long, straight down the middle. He'll probably prove me wrong now, but
Yeah, top side.
he's looking at top
Give the crowd what they want. That's a nice kick.
That's been punched over the top.
They're out here if they can get.
Fiddlers has got it and handballed it to
right.
no one in particular.
Probably the wrong
but
option there.
Moore's-
Risley again. Risley chops it off. He
Moore's,
spills it.
Moore picks it up. He's ducking, weaving. Got his handball away to Ferguson. Ferguson out to Casa. Casas give it off to James.
I reckon there's nearly three throws.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
there
it'll be a
was,
4 up.
I don't think there was any clean
I thought
handballs
we
at
were
all.
watching netball there for a second. Nothing but throws. As Noy goes up, wins the tap, gets it down to Giardina, who's tackled. And there'll be another stoppage here.
Coach would be very happy with his first game anyway.
Yeah,
So
he's done very well.
I think that'll be held up again.
Especially young kid up and back on the wing all day. Definitely does take the legs out here. Noy wins a tap out and again
gets-
back to himself.
And roves to himself again. Tomino picks it up, handballs it to nobody. Oh, Leandro just
She's is
missed
gonna-
the tackle.
Oh, she's picked.
Mason's onto
Mason
it.
picks it up and he's dobbed it.
He doesn't miss many, Maso. Reads the ball very well. Knows where it's going to fall.
Could
knows where to
Maso?
be.
Could he be stealing BOG off Marriott? They both kicked a
Oh.
couple goals. Marriott was a little bit quieter in the third.
Yeah, I'd actually be hating to pick the best on ground. You've got Marriott, Maso,
Noy.
Callaway, Uliando,
Yeah,
Fitzpatrick in the back
Fitzpatrick
line.
I think's been really good.
Yeah, so lucky
So,
we're not doing votes.
Young Callaway, he's gone out onto a wing now, so he's been taken out of the middle, and I think who's that on the? Who's gone into the ruck there now? There's been a change in the ruck.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick in the ruck.
Fitzpatrick's
So
changed with Coates by the look of it.
yeah,
Coates has gone back.
Fitzpatrick wins a tap out.
Fitzpatrick,
And
and
he does a
rode his
Simon
own
Noy. He
ball.
does a Simon Noy and
he's
finds a
actually-
target.
Oh, Ferguson's dropped it out to Moore. Moore's handballed over the top to himself. He's picked
Oh,
it
he's done
up.
that. Wow. Oh, and he's got
Oh.
through. Oh, that's a great
he's
tackle.
hit very unlucky there by.
If it wasn't Simon
Harry
Noy,
Moore.
I'd say he'd probably get through. So Simon Noy with the free kick, centre half back. Great tackle. He gets it out to Marriott.
And he's just put his hand up again to
And
say,
he's probably
don't forget
saying-
me for best on.
Yeah, he's just probably saying, hey, don't forget about me. I've kicked probably 2 or 3 and had 30 myself. He kicks it long down the line of Risley. You've
Risley.
seen a
Oh,
bit of
he
it.
might
He
have-
spills the mark. Tackle.
Oh,
You
that
can
was-
nearly pay that in the back or holding the
Yeah.
ball, whatever you like.
Picked up
Callaway
by
picks it up.
Callaway, he's handballed it to no one really, but he's gone back and got his own ball.
Free kick, high. Where was
high to
that?
Callaway.
Righto. So
only
Hill
'cause
End
I
need to
seen
spread
more
here. They're
after
not
it.
spreading. They need to run from this contest, get an outnumber.
They've gone wide to
Oh, it's a poor
Tamino,
kick.
but
Mason
missed him,
chops
but
it off.
Meso's got it again.
Good kick to Hearn. Hearn's been pretty solid as well today. Forward
Been
and back.
lining up really well in the forward line.
Nice kick into Risley. He's
Risley.
probably seen it probably 9 or 10 times in the last quarter.
He might pop up for an award here.
Yeah, he might get a cheeky 5th or 6th best.
Cheeky Canberra award. And he's
So-
kicked it to Callaway, which I reckon's probably really been Hill End's best.
Yeah, I'd say him or the
And-
player who's just kicked
and
it
the
to.
player who's just kicked it to Juliando.
They've gone top side. They want to give the fans
to
what they
Van
want.
Tilburg. Van Tilburg's gone over to McLaughlin.
They go short here. They're on. Oh,
Rob
good meeting
Fitz
of the
was
mark
on.
there by Giardina. Stop the short, play on kick.
Where's he going to go
Oh.
from here?
Riley does a pirouette, gets it long down the line to Sagon. No, that's,
Oh,
well, that was Sagon, I think, flying for the mark.
they probably spoiled each other in the end.
Oh,
Van
no.
Tilburg's picked it up and he's been tackled straight away.
Sagon was on the wing. That was actually Marriott that flew for that. So Marriott with the big jump nearly brought it down.
So who we got in the ruck? Oh, Fitzpatrick's back
Yeah,
there.
and it looks like McCormack's back in the ruck now. No,
Oh.
no Boolarra player at all. Looks like maybe
Oleander's
Ah.
got it, kicks it to Callaway.
Noyes decided to sit a kick behind the play and
Oh,
not
hang on.
take that ruck.
I think he's putting his hand up now. No, he goes, nah, I'm going to get the ruck and rove my own
Yeah, he
ball
probably
here.
tapped it to himself.
Well, he got the tap. I got one
Straight
bit
to
right
Meso,
anyway.
who gets it down the line.
Clark leads the race out from
That's
the
holding the
back
ball.
line,
That's holding the ball, surely.
and it is a throw in.
Yeah, right.
So I don't think Boolarra's got a ruck again. I don't think. No, they don't. So Fitzpatrick goes up against himself and another ball up. Jacob Cassie gets wrapped up and Moya says, I'll have it again and I'll throw it up, boys. So up again. Fitzpatrick, lovely tap out to Leandu and
So
goes out of bounds.
looks to me like when Boolarra centre forward, Noy's going to sit that kick behind the play and just let one of the forwards take the ruck. So, and we got Sagond here who's spare as well. So Mason wins a clearance, probably his 10th or 15th clearance for the day.
How did he get away with it?
That is a good looking kick. Oh,
He's kicked it.
outside of the right boot, and it just perfect bounce.
Yeah.
That is
I'll
a
say
nice
he
goal.
was centering it, but
Yeah.
no, that was a
So
that
that
was great. Read the ball well, picked it up.
that's probably a bit of a. You'd say against the play, it feels like Hill End have just been holding, but for Boolarra to find a goal there, probably you'd almost say that she's pretty much done and dusted now. 29 points.
29 points.
I'd say
Hillland
there's,
still have the breeze, but
there's
they need
maybe
a couple of early
10.
runs.
including time on, this has gone 13, you're probably looking at it going
Yeah.
maybe 26, 27.
Yeah. So it's probably
It-
13 minutes to go. 26 down. Fitzpatrick's
And this
done
is
really
exactly
well
what they
going
needed.
into the.
Sam
Going into the
Mizzou
ruck.
chops it off as a spare. That's holding the
That's
ball.
holding the ball.
That is. How do you not pay
Right.
that? Boolarra get away with one
Picked
there.
it up, handballed it out to Robbie Fiddlers. Robbie Fiddlers.
Oh, that's coming back.
He's never been really known as a goal kicker, but he would have taken that and let everyone know about it.
Yeah, I reckon he would have done the old up the
Hill
wing
End
and give it to the
desperately
past
needed
players.
that one. So Meso to bring it back in. Tell you what, they love kicking out from full back to get their stats up.
Yeah, that's all they do, the midfielders these days.
Wish that was
So we
around
got-
when I was playing.
Yeah, got rescue, kicks it short to Devonshire. Back flank on the far side
It's gone long.
to Hearn. Does he
he's
take the
marked
mark?
it.
He's had a solid last half, Hearn.
I reckon he's had a pretty solid
Forward
day.
and back. He's probably another one that can probably just sneak into that, fourth, fifth best. Maybe even,
Yeah,
if he kicks another snag, maybe even third.
and he's coughed it straight up to Coates. Coates has gone to Tamino. Tamino's taken off, gone to Clark.
Another
over
poor
his
kick.
head.
Sagon intercepts. Gives a handball out to McCormack. He can't grab it. Uliandu picks it up.
Picks it up to Moore. Moore's handballed it to McLaughlin. No, back to Uliandu. Read it better to Fiddlers.
Oh,
And it wasn't.
I'd
Played
say
a
that's a
mark.
mark. From here, it looked a mark.
Yeah. But the way the umpiring's gone today, who knows?
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
Could be a free kick.
Yeah.
Noy wins the tap out.
Fitzpatrick.
Giardina picks it up, but he's bumped.
He's found another free
See,
kick to
that's
Giardina.
that's
is
not
it?
a free kick. He's just been bumped. It's not a free kick, but Giardina will take the stat nonetheless.
Yeah.
Looks for Mason, doesn't give it. The call played on. He does know where to go. Gives a handball to Mason, puts him under the pump. Giardina can't pick it up. Gets a kick off the ground. Probably should have went long down the line.
To Fairfield. Fairfield's got it, and he's been wrapped up by. Well, he gets a tackle for his stats as well.
Noy gets it to Mason. Can't get the handball out. Spills the ground.
Fawcett gets a quick kick
Briley
away.
leads the charge. He's got the footy. Does another little spin. That's holding the pill. That is holding the pill. He'll need to move it quick now.
And Tamino looks like he's done an ankle
Yeah.
or he's pulled up very quickly.
Groin, maybe? He was grabbing at the groin.
Cass has gone long to Darryl.
That's a
Big
great
Darryl
kick.
Summers.
Now, if you put this through, you got to be running to the boundary, to the fans, tugging the jumper, getting the crowd involved,
And get everyone.
and get the boys up and about for a comeback mission.
Yeah. Is he going to kick it just left-hand side, Darryl? Or
Oh, is it coming back?
he's kicked it.
That's a
There
great
we
kick.
go.
No celebration.
That is a very gentle celebration by Darryl.
That is a great kick of the footy. I think, that's his third, I think.
Yeah, he's kicked
Some
a couple.
might say we
Yeah.
might need a record to write these down, but I say, no,
Yeah.
we're just going to guess. It's
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Give or take 2 or 3 as well.
We'll find out later.
So both the Hill End forwards, say they've kicked 9, I'd say between them. 6 and 3. And for Boolarra, their midfielders have been kicking goals. A couple of their forwards are getting on the end of a couple, so it's a pretty even spreadsheet of goal kickers for Boolarra, which you'd be happy with. But Hill End, get it down there quick. Their big boys will do the job.
So that brings it back to 22 points. So
Mason,
Meso's got it again. Surely he'd be sick of touching the footy by now, wouldn't he?
he loves a bit of leather poison. He probably might get admitted into hospital tonight for a bit of leather poisoning. Toomey gets it out.
Noy's got it, kicks it out to Fairfield. Fairfield goes
Here's
long,
Big Summers.
looking for Darryl again. Oh, Rob Fidds just bounces over his head, got a tackle.
Mizzou gets the kick out. Mason leads a
Mason's
charge.
leading.
But
Burgess
young
has got
Burgess.
it. but
Oh, that's a free
Mason's
kick.
just as quick.
The umpires have been terrible both ways. Mason,
Yeah.
I'd have to say he's pushing 40s now.
Yeah.
He's had a ton of it.
Marriott's actually Fawcett's done really well on Marriott since
Yeah,
the
he's-
first quarter.
Maso gets a handball out straight to Hill
Cass
End.
has dropped it. We're going to have a ball up on the far side.
Hill End have just ramped up the pressure a bit. It just feels like Boolarra now, once they get a kick across half back, they're having to wait and look for an option. Like they haven't got loose frees. So the pressure's up and about. Just whether they can get it on the scoreboard now.
Yeah. Hill End desperately need the next one. Callaway to Oleander.
Candy.
Sold some candy. And he's gone to Fiddlers. Fiddlers caught behind. Big Darrell picked
Oh,
it
that's
up.
through.
He snapped it.
Here we go.
There's
That's the celebration.
That's
what
we
we're
wanted.
after. So that'll be he's fourth, and that's 10 between the two key forwards. They've definitely done the job when they've got in there quick enough, haven't they?
Yeah. Jamie Summers, Darrell as we like to call him, up and about. He's kicked the last two, so that brings it back to 16 points. Oh, just getting closer.
There's definitely
Hill End get it straight out, get it up there now.
definitely enough time in this one.
Collingwood seem to steal it all the time, so why can't we today?
Yeah, that's it. Past Players' Day, be massive win for the club, and there'd be party town tonight.
Sicky Monday.
Yeah, party-o.
Yeah. Fitzpatrick's done well since he's gone in the ruck in this last quarter. I say that, and Noy's just gone bang to Marriott.
Oh, he's dropped the mark.
He's dropped it. Young Lockie answer.
Good smother.
Good.
Out to Marriott.
Marriott.
All right,
It's still a couple of stats for him, but
Yeah, that's
straight
it.
to Clark.
let's see how they use the footy now. They're just going to go long up the guts, or they're
Clark's
going to work it
gone
around the top side.
To Fawcett's looking down the middle.
Dangerous kick.
To Giardina.
Oh,
Back.
50. 50. Oh, he was nearly going to pay it.
Probably
It
could
should have been 50, and Nathan should have been lined up for a goal 10 metres out. But
Yeah,
He's taken a long
bit
time.
unlucky, but it's going to drop short.
oh, that's another free kick as well. They missed. Gets it out to Hearn. Hearn can't get the handball out.
Hearn's been gang tackled by Leandu.
Yeah, that should
And
have been
Coates.
50 there to Giardina. That was, yeah. He wasn't even involved in the marking contest and just sent him flying.
No,
Noy wins a tap out.
down to Moore. Moore's been wrapped up by.
Just starting to chill off a bit out here.
Yeah. The guys inside just said it's warm, so I hope he's warm.
Fitzpatrick's got it. He can't get the handball out. Stacks on. We'll have another ball up. 25 out.
From Boolarra's goal.
Boolarra set up really well here behind the play. So if Hill End get a rush kick out, Boolarra should chop it off.
Oh,
Noy just grabs it out of the ruck. That's got to be holding the ball.
Holding the ball.
Good call by the ump. It's been good all day.
The umpires have done well today. They've tried hard.
Oh, down. There's been a. Is this a reversal or a down the field?
I got no idea what's happened here. But James
So,
Balfour's got it.
the
James
umpire-
has gone short to
That's
James.
a great kick. The umpire actually signalled the wrong way, and all the Boolarra bench were up and about. Thought it was a free kick, 20 out.
I had no idea.
James
what
goes
was
long
going
down the
on.
line. There's 1 on 4. Mesa goes
To
back of the
Wilson.
flight. Toomey picks it up nicely.
Oh,
Out
I
of
reckon-
bounds.
Oh, James Balfour's taken a mark there, juggled. Risley made him earn it a bit there, so Balf goes long down to Wilson. Wilson's spilt the mark, and it's gone out of bounds right in front of us here. Callaway picks it up and goes, I might as well get another stat. He gives it to the umpire. So Noy and Fitzpatrick battle it out again. Well, it probably should have been a free kick, but anyway.
Giardina ran
That
down,
one is.
holding the ball.
Poor old Giardina. If it wasn't Seth Callaway, who's had a brilliant game himself, probably would have got away there. Lockie
Good
Wilson
spoil
was
there by
probably
Resky.
held.
Oh, there's a bit
Oh.
on here.
There's a little bit of a
There's
scuffle.
a bit happening here.
I think they're both upset because the canine's shut, I think. So
Either that or Herb just wants a beer. Noy wins a tap out straight to Toomey. Gets a long ball
he's-
down the line to
he's
Hearn.
tried to barrel
Hearn
to-
can't mark it.
Oh.
Fowler gets it out the back. Just taps it forward. Tries to get a kick off the ground. Can't contact with the ball.
Oh,
And he just walked it across the line.
that's it.
That sounds like...
Oh, hang on. We've got to wait till
Nah.
we throw it in first.
Yeah, I think that'll be
We
all,
can
folks.
hear the
Yeah, we can hear
but
what's about to happen.
The ball's thrown in again. and Boolarra come away with the win. So
16-point win to Boolarra, 12-10-82 to Boolarra, 15-8-98. So pretty exciting and interesting game of footy. Pretty scrappy, but Boolarra get the win.
it was actually good football played by both teams.
Hey, it is you!
Very up and down. So, yeah.
Harry Moore, I do know him. I
Yeah.
thought it was a Harry Moore I knew.
Yeah.
So pretty fast, up and down game, but at the same time, turnover city. But
And high scoring too,
Yeah.
if you looking
So,
at that
not-
too. So
yeah, Mid-Gippy not known as a high-scoring league due to the ground sort of bogging up a bit during this time of the season. But yeah, the ground's in pretty good nick, and it was a good day for footy. And good win by Boolarra, so that's 2 on the trot for them. And yeah,
and Hill End still haven't hit the
the
scoreboard
scoreboard.
yet. But no, it was very well played. Like I reckon it all come from the start with Meso, Marriott,
yeah,
Simon Noy in that second quarter, and then the second half, I reckon Simon Noy and Meso. Marriott went a little bit quiet, but he definitely still had a good impact. So
yeah. For me, like for Boolarra, like you said, the likes of Mason, Noy, Marriott, Hearn, who played forward and back all day, was great. Sam, they're the better
Mizzou.
players for mine. Probably, end of the day, I'm probably saying Mason's probably got the chocolates for BOG for mine. Probably would have had 40 and kicked a couple of goals himself. And
he kicked a couple, hit the scoreboard.
defended really well, pushed hard both ways. And but for Hill End, really impressed with all your young guys, especially Callaway. For me, he was probably your best player, and I liked Harry Moore. He played really well, and the two big forwards.
Lockie Wilson down forward, him and Big Darryl down there. So, it was just unlucky we couldn't. Well, if you actually look out there now, I don't think there's a breath of wind.
Yeah, it's the wind's just died off right now, so
Yeah, just as the game finishes.
time to get the boat out.
Yeah, so. Yeah, so, that's us from Hill End, and hope you enjoyed us talking a bit of
And carrying on.
crap and
About the
stuff.
umpires.
So, but hope you all enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for that, Jess, too.
Yeah, no worries. Fun to be out here with you, Pete, and talk a bit of smack and call a bit of footy.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.